Bars. Behind
bars. Bars.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Woo! Behind bars.
We got a special guest, man.
We got a guest today.
I want you to introduce him.
Caleb Brown. He has a new book out called
Yelp Reviews.
Real Niggas from Louisiana. Real Niggas from Louisiana. That bitch that sells Popeye chicken ain't.
Yeah, she that bitch from Barbados or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah,
The Popeyes
Popeye chicken lady.
book.
The bitch from the Popeyes commercials.
I don't know how many Popeyes commercials.
The
Clearly, they don't show it in our neighborhood.
Jesus.
Ladies
They
and
don't run
gentlemen,
those ads.
Caleb Brown.
I got a fire stick.
Can I say Rostrum?
So,
Can I say
I don't watch
Rostrum Records?
commercials.
Yeah.
Rostrum Records on Caleb Brown. They actually booted Wiz Khalifa off the label for him.
Yeah,
What's up?
that's how that worked.
Yeah.
You know.
Pretty much made some room on the Rostrum roster.
He got some dope T-shirts with Donald Trump's face X'd out.
That's crazy.
Oh.
Got an album out. EP.
So-
What's the All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Yeah, we not
Two.
promoting that shit though.
So
Yeah, what do you promote?
No, we
Brown?
gotta plug. Yeah, what are we gonna plug?
What we plugging, dog? What we plugging?
Brown, right?
Got a new song. Got this
Chill,
hard. Was
not
it?
that, not that
Oh.
yet.
Oh,
Not
Jesus.
that yet.
I'm
Nah,
sorry.
we
No,
got
it
the
was-
social experiment out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This
Swinging.
guy's busy.
Was it swinging? What is it? Swingers? What's the shit you just put out?
Oh, hanging,
that's
blue
it.
black, featuring
Hanging,
IDK
swinging.
That shit hard.
and fucking.
Shout out to
Balance,
IDK, man. That motherfucker came a long way, man. I remember. He used to hit me up, man. I helped him out. He was asking me if used to try to put him on with booking agents to get touring and shit straight. Him and his manager, and then look at these motherfuckers. He doing this thing.
Interesting. Yeah, you good nigga.
Very dope.
You good nigga.
All right, sorry.
Is
We
that
got
your
a
beer? Are
song.
these
We
both
got
your
a
beers,
song on
Slick?
one of his albums
Yeah, probably.
where that was probably the last crazy schizo Jarren verse I might have wrote on IDK's album.
Last Juggalo verse.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
You're on Caleb's record.
No, IDK.
IDK.
And
IDK.
for the record, for the listeners, last week I fucked up and mistakenly claimed that Caleb Brown may be on a song with JID.
Oh,
But it's
JID.
actually JIDK, who is now just IDK,
IDK.
who I believe we're talking about now. So
Yeah.
shout out to them.
Can't keep up with the name changes, you know.
It happens, in a rap career.
You know what's
both
crazy?
Of y'all, what's crazy
No,
is both
what-
of y'all use your real names.
Yeah. What's crazy is us saying that about him doing a song with JID.
Yeah.
Me and Kato was in Wish, and the dude from Wish said, yeah, he was talking about JID. He's like, yeah. I know JID, I think in New York, but the mutual friend of like Barry Blakes and everybody.
Right.
And he's like, I think your boy Caleb Brown, I think they got a song together.
Oh.
Thought the same shit we thought.
Yeah. Or it's possible he heard me say it on the podcast because this is so popular.
I know who you talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
In
I
Wish?
can't-
Work
Yeah,
at Wish,
I'm
yeah.
about to yeah. I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but yeah.
But shout out to Wish.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wish.
If you want to
Cheers
pay
to
for
that.
$300 sneakers.
I think he's the
$300
founder
shirt.
of Wish.
At least, dude.
So
That's
the shirts
cheap.
are more
That's
expensive
cheap,
than the
dude.
sneakers. It's kind of crazy.
Yes.
Cheers. Oh,
Get it up.
yeah, we do have.
You know, I take that
Caleb
back.
Brown Drinking a 4 logo.
Sometimes if you look at Wish, I'm going to give Wish this. I've bought shit from Wish tons of times. Sometimes they can be cheaper than the actual retailer. So,
Depends what you're getting.
yeah.
I will say the clothes are crazy.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you're talking about? I thought you were talking about.
They got a
sneakers.
Nike. They got
Close.
some vintage Nike shit that's like
Oh, that's cool.
at least $10 to $15 less than what Nike's selling it for.
Oh, what
Yeah.
a deal!
If you got the guts to be in a potential, stand in line and be in a potential drive-by shooting or
Yeah.
mugging,
Yeah.
go to Wish is the place, man. Mix
I
it
have
up, baby.
Twice, man.
Yeah.
I stood in
Twice.
line.
Yeah, recently too on the second one.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
Someone like drove by and they canceled that art show. I think it was like Frico and some other folks were an art show there that
Was
I think
someone
Dax
drive
was
by like hanging out with guns out the
I
window?
don't know. I think something got shot
someone-
up
Oh,
and they canceled
Welcome
it.
to Atlanta.
Yeah.
yeah. Caleb's been going around Atlanta today, talking about how Atlanta reminds him of the TV show
Atlanta?
Atlanta.
Does it?
Yeah, well, hey, there that proves to,
Shout out to Donald Glover again. You
the
did it.
legitimacy
God
of
damn it.
DG.
You did it.
Caleb.
Oh my God! What is it? No.
Caleb said he had a confession to tell me. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Confessions.
What's the name of the
shit.
record?
Oh,
PBR Zip.
PBR on Reefer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that song's very corny, man.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought, okay.
I figured
thought
that
you
months
said
after.
something
I
else.
was like, nah, that
no.
song.
He's like,
Yeah,
I
that's-
fucked your ex-wife. No, nothing exciting.
Nah.
He's just
Well,
here to tell you that.
The PBR and Reefer's corny. I don't. You know, it's crazy. Anything from my grandma's basement, I really don't dig like that no more neither.
He's not that person anymore. He's grown as an artist.
PBR and PBR. Shout out to PBR for never even sponsoring that song.
PBR sponsored Dan for more than you ever.
Really?
Well, that was a
What
while.
PBR songs
that-
I'll
do
tell
you have,
you another story about PBR and Reefer. That song was never gonna make the album. The only reason that song made the album, rest in peace, because it's slow.
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, compared to a lot of other songs on that album, it's less corny.
You know what?
So if that gives you an idea of that album, Caleb, check it
Damn,
out.
charge.
Actually, that album actually, if you listen to the lyrics, that I'm
You
going to
killed-
fuck in.
You do. The song.
No.
Shout out to Spitzwell. The shit with R.A. the Rugged Man, Murder.
I murked a lot of shit on that album.
Yeah, there's you rap.
That's
It's too bad no one cares about rapping anymore.
Nah,
Yeah, I know.
No, people care about good rapping, good songwriting, I guess.
You're young. You still
Definitely.
care about rapping? Who are you
Yeah.
listening to right now? What's a 19-year-old listening to? What you fucking with?
I don't listen to rap right now like that. I be listening to fucking funk, R&B, and shit like that.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
You got anything?
Hey,
you
young
fucking
blood.
with?
Frank
Like, what?
Ocean.
I'm really in
okay,
it.
Lil Frank
I'm really
Ocean.
in that new Jarren Benton.
What kind of
No, I will
funk
say
and
you're
what kind
a
of
better
funk you listen
rapper
to?
now.
Thank you.
You're a better rapper now.
I think
Yeah.
I am too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Thank
would
you.
hope so.
I mean,
And you know what you heard? First of all, motherfucking kids, you heard this shit because kids be like, "Oh, we missed the old Jarren." I feel the same. I'm like, I'm a way better fucking rapper
Yeah.
now
Grow
than I
the
was
fuck up.
then. The fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Connect more. That's
Thank
why
you.
you
Yeah.
connect more.
Well,
Thank you.
here's the thing: being an artist, when you
the judge
when you started, you know, with your early shit, you're putting out a certain vibe, and there's people that got onto that, and they want to see you as only that. But as an if you're a real artist, you're gonna grow, and your sound is gonna change, and your interests are gonna vary, and you know, you can't be thinking about just trying to please people that like what you do. You need to bring them along your journey,
That's 100%
and they can
Yeah.
fuck with it, they can not fuck with it, but that's how you.
Depends
You
what
know.
your goals
I
are.
also think a lot of kids were introduced to me at schizo. I never really was on that schizo shit. I did that song, and then we made albums based on the success of that shit.
Right.
It was
Like,
a good business
Which
move at the time.
which
It
makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, this is
That's what I'm
what
saying.
what,
Some of
what
this-
got me popping off. I'm gonna kind of, you know, ride with that. But then, you know, you gotta, if you're to stay fulfilled, you gotta keep pushing forward.
Yep.
You know, if you have talent and you're creative, you shouldn't be scared to break through new
Absolutely.
ground and
Absolutely.
take chances. You gotta take chances.
100%, I agree
You know,
with you.
'cause
But I get why people don't. I see the other side
Yeah,
of the coin because
totally.
it is like
it's hard. It's scary.
Yes,
it's scary.
It's definitely. I don't know. People dealing with me and Jarren were kind of talking about another homie of ours, just kind of making that leap out on your own in general.
Oh yeah.
To where you're the one doing it, and then the decisions are on you,
Yeah.
and you change up your sound or whatever, and then your fan base is totally alienated. So I feel you artistically, everyone grows, so you're gonna want to change your sound, make new shit. But it's like a fickle line with getting your fan base to stay with you through it.
Right.
So
And it depends on how extreme you're
Right.
going. If it's an evolution or if it's you know, hey, I went from being a hardcore rapper and now I'm an R&B singer. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That can work.
I mean, it can
Depending if
work.
you do it good.
Sure. Yeah.
yeah,
But
Childish
I
Gambino.
feel like I feel like following your own artistic inclinations is the way to go over catering towards what you think people
it
want to
depends.
see from you.
If you-
I mean, but there's a fine
if
line.
That
It's a
catering,
fine.
if that catering's $100 million,
Well,
that's
sure,
cater.
sure. I mean,
feel
I'll
like
cater that.
the term R&B is used too loosely because
You're probably
I feel like
definitely
it's
right.
not used loosely and
no,
maybe I
because
think
rhythm
I'm
and
agreeing.
blues.
R&B wise, who you into? Like when you said you don't listen to rap, you said you listen to R&B now.
I be on fucking Brent Fayez. That nigga hella dope. Fucking I
Oh,
be
none
on
of us.
hella
Yeah, I was
Like,
Aaliyah
go,
shit.
just name the list
Yeah,
because we're not
give
gonna
us-
know who the fuck you're talking
yeah.
about. Just
Shit,
go through it.
okay.
I wanna
Tell
hear.
us who you fuck with.
Yeah.
Give us some
All right.
recommendations.
So Brent Fayez, I be on hella Aaliyah shit. Fucking I don't really call Frank Ocean R&B, but I'm not gonna call him nothing else.
Alternative
now-
R&B.
No,
Did you even
because
call
that
it
shit's
that?
stupid.
You heard, you heard of you
Post
fuck with
R&B?
Yellow Days?
Post R&B.
Yellow Days.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
Oh man, put you on.
I'm not even
Yellow
familiar.
Day. Yeah, take out your phone and play it now.
Yeah, motherfuckers, my phone
This is the
working.
millennial
Yeah.
here.
Young Jarren.
I fuck with his new Trouble album too.
Oh hell, well, I'll
Shout
say
out to
this:
Trouble.
very solid album, very very solid album.
Anyone can tell me why? Never mind. We don't need to talk about another man's career. Ooh, what is this?
Yellow Days.
This is new?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't that new.
I fucks with that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Yellow Days. All right. Shout out to Yellow Days.
It definitely felt a
Felt the
little
soul.
bit like that. Well, I definitely felt the soul, but it kind of reminded me of a little bit of the Childish Gambino record in that lane. At least
You know what's crazy?
what?
They played this song in the promo trailer for the new season.
Well, there you go.
They did.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Interesting.
Boom.
So, were there some other artists that you like funk shit
do you like
listen
some
to?
any older shit? Or
Yeah.
Well, let
That's
him
all
let
I
him
be
talk.
on.
Let's see what he got.
Fucking Curtis Mayfield, Gil Scott,
Mm-hmm.
fucking what's the nigga name? He did this, not the Superfly soundtrack. If you want me to stay, I'll be around.
Sly and the Family Stone.
Yeah, Sly Stone.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of shit like that, man. You
Yeah,
know?
man. You listen to Funkadelic?
Yeah, Funkadelic
Hell
Parliament. Yeah.
yeah.
George Clinton, Bilal, shit like that.
I'm gonna put
yeah.
you on to a nigga that's never. he don't even get the prop. You fuck with Al Green?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, come on, everybody fuck.
I'm not gonna say I'm a huge fan, but I've
Sure.
heard. Yeah. I'm
You
appreciative.
can dig it.
Yeah. Can't shit on
It's
Al Green.
I find that interesting that you say you're not really listening to rap music.
Not
to
like
hip-hop.
that. Not like
Yeah.
that. Not when I'm
And
working.
why do you think that is?
Cause right now it's just like I don't find no inspiration from it. Like
Yeah.
that don't make me want to pick. I'm sorry, that don't make
Okay.
me want to pick up my pen.
Uh-huh.
The only thing that make me want to do that is probably like Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
Probably one of the homies, Quadri. He hella dope. One of my favorite rappers.
All right.
Kendrick maybe, and then that's it. Everything else
See
is
that?
function shit.
What he's saying that confirms that the narrative that the media put out is fucking fake. What I mean, I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that.
Fake
Because I'm the
news,
same
guys.
way. Because I
Fake
most of my
news.
I don't really I listen to a lot of old rap, but most of the shit I listen to is a lot of indie rock and a lot of old ass rock.
true.
So that's where my inspiration come from. So the narrative that they put out here is that the younger kids don't fuck with lyrics, but I don't. Most of the younger kids are saying they do fuck with lyrics.
I don't know if Caleb might be an anomaly though.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is either.
I think these
but
fucking
I feel
blogs
like-
and shit just fool the fuck out of us.
Well, I also feel
Nah.
like it gets more attention when people shit on it.
Yeah, that's
Like you're
what
not
that too.
you
That
like
too.
what's the article with Caleb Brown appreciates the generation before him's contribution to music. Where's the fucking headline in that?
Yeah,
That's it.
No,
But
but
it
no
don't-
one wants to read that. No one's
Yeah.
gonna click
I
that.
would.
Yeah, you're like, oh, he appreciates music.
I know I ain't the only nigga alone.
No, I'm
in
just
this world.
saying that's not clickbait. No one's gonna click on that. But if it says fucking,
But that's what I'm
Caleb
saying.
Brown fucking shits on Biggie.
Right. It's the clickbaits,
know,
but I'm saying most of the, I feel like a lot of the younger kids appreciate lyrics and good fucking music. It's the clickbait that'll make you fool it. So if you get most of your fucking news and information from blogs and sites, they're just using clickbait. So you're thinking that, well, most of the kids don't fuck with this, which is a lie, just to get you to click on the shit.
I don't think
I
that
get
it's
what you're saying.
necessarily a lie. I just think that that shit is
Overrepresented.
out there because the dumb shit is what really gets popular
I ain't
in a
gonna
lot
even
of
say
in a
that.
lot of ways.
I ain't
you know?
gonna even call it really dumb shit. I'm just
Well-
gonna say, like, it's true in a sense. Like compared to like my favorite era of music is probably the early 2000s as far as rap and shit. Because we had Wayne, we had T.I. and shit like that.
Yeah.
We had fucking T-Pain and shit like that. So it was like I feel like that shit was better than what they had in the 90s. Because like them niggas
Nah,
like they was
crazy.
cool.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna say that's so
what-
funny that you're like those are your
Well,
classics.
Shit, yeah.
Right?
That's
Well,
the-
what I think is that hip hop has seen this evolution, and now it's gotten to a point to where people are kind of going back, and shit is like okay, like mumble rap and trap and all that stuff is kind of like what's going on now. But you still Flick, when you've talked about shit where you hear like this is a hip hop album and it's like some acoustic guitar shit almost
oh,
or
like
some stuff.
XX and Tashion.
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
or his old
And
shit.
so I think this
Very alternative styles of.
it's
hip-hop.
like people people, I think everyone has more accessibility to all different kinds of music, and it's less you feel less obligated to have to stick to one thing. Like, I only fuck with hip hop, or it's like, oh, you listen to some of this shit,
Yeah.
that's gay or whatever.
I'm sure
you know?
Jarren has something to speak of this. He was in high school in the
Yeah,
we
in
won't
the
even say
40s.
the decade. Yeah,
I know. I was in high school in the goddamn
he listened to the spirituals.
late 90s. Listen, this, and I was the only nigga, like, I was listening to
Listen,
Marilyn Manson, 9 Inch Nails, Portishead. And in that era, all the niggas I hung around with was a lot of fucking, street niggas and shit like that. They would look at me as the weirdo nigga
Yeah.
because I listened to that shit.
Yeah.
But I didn't give a fuck because I just love music.
Right.
It's
kind
but
of like
yeah, so now it's comfortable. Seeing that as a black person, if niggas saw that you listened to anything different,
Yeah.
you would consider it a weird
it's
nigga.
kind of like
Now it's
skinny
cool.
jeans, dude.
Yeah.
You couldn't be rocking skinny jeans back in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
No, you couldn't.
You know what I'm saying? And like now, that's
Certainly not in
like,
the fucking late '90s. Fuck
Right.
Fuck the mid 2000s.
right. Who was that? Was that like Kanye?
Yeah, it's
that made-
Kanye.
Yeah, it's
We'll
Kanye.
give
yeah.
Kanye
No,
the credit where
nope,
credit's
he
due.
wasn't.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna say
mainstream.
Wayne.
You think
I
Wayne?
mean,
No,
maybe
not
maybe
Wayne.
to take it further,
Who took this? Who started Skinny
Kanye
Jeans?
started it.
Probably.
No, I'm
Wayne
saying
might have
Cudi.
made it
I'm gonna say
okay.
actually Cudi.
That's not
Kanye-
early 2000s. Cudi came in like 2010.
No, I'm saying who started
No,
Skinny
because-
Jeans.
No,
Oh,
still
no.
Kanye.
No.
Who started
Kanye's getting
Kanye never
credit
wore
for it,
skinny
dog.
jeans, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Bro, I
I
look
feel-
look at
Compared. No, okay. Let's think about what was hot. In
His
the
jeans
2000s.
wasn't
They weren't
loose.
Jabos.
no, he didn't wear Jabos.
So they were skinny jeans. See, that's the other thing you have to think about here.
Skinny jeans
Remember
got skinnier?
when skinny
NERD.
skinny jeans also used
Yeah.
to be considered like kind of
That's another.
would be loose
Oh, shit.
compared to today's jeans.
So this another thing. Even in that era, I just wasn't fucking famous. The jeans
Whoa,
and shit
you're
I was
famous?
I was damn near dressing damn near similar. I was wearing my jeans never were like crazy baggy. I wore baggy jeans, but then it got to the point where I was wearing more so not. I don't even know what to call them.
Straight leg jeans.
Straight
Right,
leg
right.
jeans, a lot of fucking member only jackets and rock tees. And niggas was I would go in meetings and niggas was like, yo, you don't even look like a rapper. We can't
Yeah.
we can't fuck with that.
And now you got.
I got
and
laughed out of
you
a
look like
fucking
a
meeting
gay
with
coke
Arista.
a what coke dealer?
Gay
Niggas was-
coke dealer.
niggas with
skinny
niggas with-
jeans and a members only jacket. Where you wearing aviators at a fucking little tiny Puerto Rican
no.
mustache.
But now you see. I
I
it's
did.
like.
Yeah, had a ton of Puerto Rican. No, but no, niggas was like, you don't look like a rapper. We don't know what to do with you.
Can you give us a year on that?
Yeah, this was 2005.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
what I've seen, I feel like semi recently, is now a lot of the hip hop fashion is like they're wearing studded jackets and punk,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
fucking rancid,
It's
you know,
grunge punk
shit,
era.
and that is. That
Weird.
didn't exist, before. Like you were a weirdo before, and it's now, I won't talk about black people appropriate and stuff, but
That's not true.
I will
No,
say
that's not true because rock.
I'm
If you
just
think
fucking
about
with
it,
you, that's all.
rock, all that shit derives from black people, and look, it was
yeah.
black
Oh,
rock
yeah.
artists
Yeah,
wearing
that's
this
right.
exact same shit,
Yep.
wearing the exact
what's
same shit.
what's the
Right.
fucking band? Goddamn, there's an amazing documentary about that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the name
The
of that
niggas that
punk
started
band?
punk. Fuck.
They didn't start it, but they were part of it.
Yeah,
They
black
kinda get
niggas.
shit on. Yeah,
I was just
history
talking.
of it.
This is Chris. Shit. What the name?
It's a
is
great documentary. If
Yeah.
anyone can
What's the
remind
name
me.
What's it about?
It's
It's a
about
black
a
punk group.
yeah from late
Oh,
'70s.
Fishbone.
No, it's
No,
not. It's
not
not
Fishbone.
Fishbone. I know. This is before
It's
Fishbone.
called
Oh
Band.
yes, I know who you're talking
This
about.
is more like
Like
CG.
Death.
I know who you're
CG.
talking
Yeah,
about.
it is
Death.
Death.
Yeah,
It's,
Death.
It's a
Death.
band called Death.
Yeah.
That's the name of the documentary.
Yeah.
A band called Death.
I've seen that.
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so they do get shit on history, and then obviously
That's what's happening
white
in rap.
people didn't.
The white people gonna take this shit
Absolutely.
from us.
Well, I mean, you can hear it changing in the sound and the content.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in like the late 70s, 80s for rap if you compare it to rock and roll with appropriation and like where the sound's at, because both
Yep.
the look and then the sound of music is getting more punk,
And I
if
think
you will.
there's
Yeah.
more individuality that is
Absolutely.
accepted by people.
Well, I mean, the hottest selling rapper right now, King in New York, Boom, has fucking rainbow
Mexican.
hair and
That's
fucking
Right.
not the
rainbow-
hottest selling rapper, man. We're not-
He's
we're
not the
giving that
hottest
shit.
Are you
fucking-
kidding me?
no.
Boom. He is. Boom.
Yeah,
Nah,
we're not
fuck
giving
that
that
dude.
nigga that shit, bro.
Boom.
I said it. Fuck him.
It was Drake or Kendrick. We're not giving that shit.
He's got me coming around. I fuck
Who?
with his music.
Tekashi?
His music.
I can't get into it, bro. I mean, I don't think I give him this. He's not one of the new niggas that I say he sucks. But I just don't fucking like it. I think it may be him, man. I just don't. I don't
Niggas can't
fuck
rap,
with the
bro.
way he move. I don't fuck with nothing about him. Like I don't fuck with
Niggas
it.
He ain't got the moves like you, Jarren.
Nah, I just don't fuck with him, man. Period. Point. I don't fuck with that clown ass nigga. Period. Point.
Period.
man.
Period.
Oh,
Point
God.
blank. Put the bullet in the
Boom.
hole.
I do a song with him though.
I thought y'all can
I
make a
definitely
hard
do a
ass song.
song. I
Y'all
know
can
we-
make some hard shit.
Yeah, I know
See,
we
that's
could.
stupid. So why even talk shit?
It ain't no
I don't like.
integrity.
I don't like.
in it.
He got
You know what?
integrity. He got
No,
a
he
check.
don't. He ain't got no integrity. It don't.
You
What's
got-
your
you got-
integrity? What's a check with no integrity, bro? It don't mean shit.
Yeah.
It don't mean shit.
Yeah. Okay, 19-year-old.
No, I'm telling you, a nigga,
No.
bro. If they come in here and tell me
Would you do a song with him?
no, I'm not doing a song
Oh,
with
let's
him.
hear-
If
let's hear
I
what-
don't
hey,
fuck
it was
with him
like-
like
Let's
that.
hear what he's got to
I
say. I
feel
want to
you.
hear what he's got
I
to
don't
say.
fuck with him like that. Like I was saying, I was having this conversation with my uncle. It was more so along the lines of some Trump shit, but it was like
Shout out to Unc.
that nigga was like, yeah, for certain amount of dollars, you can call me whatever you want. I'm like, man, what integrity in that? It's like
Yeah.
if Interscope came up to me or Def Jam came up to me, it was like, hey, I'll give you 20
100,000.
million.
Oh,
It
20
don't,
million,
yeah,
okay.
something,
Yeah.
it don't matter.
Yeah.
Jarren's selling out cheap,
amounts of
guys.
money.
Yeah.
They be like, you got to make this song and you got to dress like this and you got to, approach your career like this. It's like, I'm not doing it. I don't care how much money you got for me. It's like, it's some integrity shit, man.
Well, that's important.
That's some integrity
I-
shit.
I give you that.
Like,
Yeah.
I salute
Beautiful.
that. But when you get a little older and you get these bills coming in and you get these kids,
I got a few bills, but it ain't
Well,
like,
I'm goddamn.
oh shit. You got kids and shit.
And you don't got rent. You don't got to pay rent though.
I'm selling
I
out.
got a car note.
Give me that
Yeah,
money.
card note. Yeah.
Car note. I got insurance, car insurance.
Yeah.
Damn near like rent.
yeah.
Illuminati. What do
Now
I sign
imagine
up?
that with
With rent.
with 5 more of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
But
times that by 5.
I don't think
6.
any of us are championing
being a sellout,
having
piece
no
of shit.
integrity over money.
Yeah.
I just think that depending on what people were trying to get you to do, I would see it as like I'm gonna get this check, and then I'm gonna have the money to I'm gonna do this for a minute, and then have the money to do what I want to do.
You're also very
Not that
lucky.
I would just sell out like that. I feel like I have integrity. I haven't been.
All of us have integrity because we're all in this basement together.
Yeah.
Not on
If a
yachts.
nigga asked you to be the next flow rider, would you do it?
No.
Oh
I'm not
damn!
fucking
That
with it.
you
But,
should
like-
say yes to that.
Oh hell
motherfucker.
yeah, I would. You crazy?
You'd be
as fuck.
crazy as you
fucking
fuck if
hell
you said
yeah.
no.
That's gonna satisfy
I
you?
definitely would be. If they say, listen, stop making this shit you make now. Make shit that's go bang in the fucking.
Vegas
Yeah.
casinos and fucking.
So you'll be able to sleep with
It's
yourself
like
at night?
make some shit.
Hell yeah.
Make some shit we can play at
You know what?
American Eagle.
I wouldn't have. The younger Jarren wouldn't have. But now you get to the point where I don't even give a fuck. I just really just want the money and the comfortability. So yeah, I would definitely.
Jarren and I are trying to get 100K.
He got kids to
Caleb
feed.
turned down 20 hypothetical million, and Jarren is just trying to get 100K. So shout out, holler at him.
Yeah.
Motherfucker selling out cheap.
Yeah, I'm selling out, man. I mean, and not for
Trying
100K. I mean, a couple M's.
Couple
10
of
M's.
What,
M's,
guys? 10
that's-
M's.
Yeah.
You're not
At
worth
least
10 M's
10.
yet. You got it though. Once you drop this project.
I'm gonna get the M's, man.
What's the name of the new project? Because I thought it was called Schizo 2 for about an hour today, and I thought you
It's
were a
yuck,
moron.
yuck foo.
So it's supposed to be "fuck you,"
Yuck
sounding
foo.
like a Asian dish.
Yeah. Yes.
So clever.
Wow. Holy shit, guys! Who thought of that for you? A 15-year-old on Instagram?
Yeah. No. Actually, you know what? I had the. I'm drunk now.
You're drunk.
That was quick, dude. That's
Yeah.
good. You haven't been drinking much.
He's got that
Nah.
clear liquor. It's running through his veins, dude. I'm gonna take a sip of your Red Bull. That's cool.
Take that Red Bull. I can't even explain it now. It's too complicated. It's not even too complicated. It's too complicated to explain while I'm a little.
Why the album's called Yuck Foo?
That's easy. That's simple. Why it's called Yuck Foo.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
I
were
mean,
you
it's
trying to explain?
Very simple.
It was called something else longer along the same lines.
What was it called?
I had to write it down. Give me a pen.
You won't say it out loud?
I don't know how to. I can't enunciate it.
What?
Hold on. We got
Okay.
photos.
Well,
Hold
good
on.
thing you didn't go with that one.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm gonna show it to you.
What? I don't.
I'm gonna spark this blunt while
Yeah.
Jarren's.
Don't nobody got no
searching through his
candy?
phone.
Can't.
Candy?
Jarren, get your son out of here.
What the lollipop?
Oh, okay, we got some sour straws and some twisted punch.
Let's
Couple
not
of
act
sweet
Man,
like
drink your
fish.
fucking sour apples.
That shit,
fucking Four Loco, bro.
Yeah.
That's candy.
That's not candy. it's okay.
Grown men don't eat candy. I will
That's
tell
not
Hold
you.
up,
true.
no, that's not true.
Not true.
I had to stop. I stopped eating candy. I'm a
you
candy
better.
Niggas
fanatic.
eat
Type 2.
Snickers and paydays and all kind of shit.
I
Yeah.
love candy,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
Yeah,
hey.
type 2 diabetes.
What's your favorite?
loves
What's
y'all.
your favorite candy?
Right now,
Yeah.
at this current moment,
Yeah.
some Airhead Extremes.
Bro,
It's like a sour
What
Airhead?
color? What
yeah,
color?
the blue pack is really good.
Blue.
The blues are really
Alright.
good.
It's like a raspberry.
I,
Is that what it
I
is?
vouch for him.
Yeah.
What's your favorite candy, Jarren?
I'm a milk dud nigga, man.
Milk duds, no,
Box
milk
of
duds are
Milk
great. Milk duds are great. My
If
mama
everyone
eat them
had to
bitches.
eat a candy the shape of their head, it would be fucked up. But Jarren pulls it off great.
Dude, you should name your album should be called Milk Dud.
Yeah. So no one.
I'm sick of giving everybody. I'm no longer naming any shit the name of anything unless they cut the check.
Thank you.
You get a fat check from Milk Duds.
Yeah, when they cut the check,
Overcharge these niggas for
Yeah,
the coke.
Milk
Yeah.
Duds
I am,
presents
man.
Yeah,
Jarren Benton's a milk dud.
yeah.
Milk dud sounds like something you could insult someone with. So good.
Milk dud ass nigga.
Milk. Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that's
That
like,
is good.
ooh, dude, that hurt me just now.
Yeah.
I used that joke in the Yo Mama episode.
Oh yeah, man. Let's talk about it. We've never talked about
No.
the fact that you
Oh.
fucking won an episode of Yo Mama. Did you know that, Caleb?
No,
Are you familiar with the show Yo Mama
no.
from MTV with
Oh, yeah,
Wilder
yeah,
Valderrama?
yeah, yeah.
Yes, Jarren was a
He was on there?
contestant,
I was
and
on
he
that.
won the
Yeah.
episode.
He sold out
Really?
early.
Yeah,
right from jump.
Jared, actually, you know what?
MTV.
Fuck that. Tell briefly the story about how you
Yeah.
tried to stun on Wilder Valderrama and he fucking
Damn.
shut
Shut
you
me down. I was doing the most on that, man. I ain't go front. Like, it wasn't like I wasn't a fanboy because I wasn't like a super fan of his, but I was trying to like prove that I wasn't like.
You trying to say put me on?
No, I wasn't that. I was just trying to prove that I was stunned. I was just trying to no, not put me on. More
No,
so
you're
like
put me on. Wink, wink. Like
No.
I'm cool. I'm cool, dog.
yeah, I
That's
was
what
more
you're
so
doing.
trying to portray like, look, I'm not that fucking. I ain't the. Most of the. Fuck it, I shouldn't drink.
No, you got it.
Let me say this.
You were licking Wilmer Valderrama's nuts.
I was trying to prove that I was fucking. I was trying to prove that I had money.
Uh-huh.
I was young when I did this shit.
Yeah.
So. And I didn't have money.
Yeah.
I was trying to flex.
Yeah.
I want to come across as.
Let's try this white out.
Because it's your mama. I want to try to come across like y'all can't fuck with me. Because I got so what y'all go joke on me about. I
Right.
didn't want to be embarrassed.
I didn't come here to make friends.
So let me show you what I did. I had a homeboy, my homeboy Ben. He had just bought this crazy high rise in fucking Buckhead. I was like, Ben, let me use your fucking place so I can make it seem like it's my place. So they don't have that many jokes on me. I gotta win this shit.
Yeah.
So Ben let me use his high rise.
Clever.
My cousin had just bought a G35.
Okay.
But he was in the military. So he left his G35 here. So he let me roll it. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I got the new G35. I got the homie's motherfucking high rise. What the fuck can they say about me? No, I'm good. So goddamn, they came and they looked at all the shit. Because before they tape, they got to come to the house and look and see what you got and all that
Right.
shit, right? So they looked and saw what I got. Now, keep in mind, I'm actually in my grandma's basement. So I'm like, they can't come to my grandma's basement and really see how a nigga living.
Yeah.
So they go to Ben's high rise and they're like, what the fuck? They're like, this you dog? I'm like, yeah, this all me. They're like, what the fuck? Everyone is just like amazed.
Yeah.
And then so the homies,
Flabbergasted.
so one of the dudes is like, he ain't gonna have shit to say about you. We gonna have to like spruce this shit up.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, nah. So the homeowners association shut them down. So they couldn't record that episode in the homies high rise. So I'm like, damn. They's like, hey man, the homeowner association won't let us record there. So I'm like, fuck. I ain't gonna go to my grandma's basement. Fuck this shit. So they said, well, we'll just make up a crib for you. So the crib that they made up on the show is not my crib. They just rented some house. And it looks shittier. I should have used my grandma's basement.
Damn.
So yeah, so the whole time I'm just sitting there flexing, like pulling up in the G35, like, yeah, I want y'all niggas to know, like, you know, just doing the fucking most, bro. So I'm chilling outside. Wilma's smoking a cigarette. We all kicking it outside and shit. And then I'm just making bullshit small talk. And I'm like, I was like, yo, man, we was talking about chicks or some shit like that in Hollywood. And I'm like, yo, I want to, only chick I want to fuck right now is Rosario Dawson. And he looked at me like, with this, not in the, oh yeah, I'm with you. But he looked at me and this look like, He's like, yo, you know that's like my cousin.
Oh,
Like I
shit.
offended him.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, this shit
He's like,
just
you know who I want to fuck right now in Hollywood? Wilmer's cousin.
yeah, basically yeah. So then so
That's great.
so then he's like, yeah, that's like my fucking cousin, man. We grew up together, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, my bad, bro. So anyway, I'm just basically, to make a long story short, I'm just doing the fucking most to not look
Shit
like
nasty now.
a corny ass fucking nigga.
Yeah, you're trying to stunt.
I'm trying to stunt.
By
Like
simultaneously
any-
making
any
yourself
rapper.
look corny.
I'm trying to make myself look cool, but I'm really making myself look corny.
You know, really, that's really how it goes. I think all rappers obviously talk about all this crazy shit they have, and they don't fucking have
Yeah.
it. They don't have that
Have
shit.
you lied on records, Caleb?
It's
I think
Except for when
nowadays
you
you
jumped
can be
off
honest.
the porch.
What's that?
Now I'm usually on, but I'm talking about when I first started. Of course, he was around.
Hell
Oh
yeah,
yeah, when
that's
you
what
was
it
when you
says.
was lit
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
in middle school.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I
bro.
mean,
Your
what?
name was Lit Fire.
tell us about
Hell
it.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I bet this shit was dope too.
yeah.
Or lit fire.
It was. I could play. Yeah,
I
got
believe it,
my-
man. You were dope. You were dope enough to get a record deal when you're fucking 17 years old.
Yeah.
I could
Right.
believe in middle school you could probably make something
Definitely.
So-
worth of shit.
Middle school, it was Lit Fire.
Yeah.
That's a great
That's
name.
What was your middle school name
Oh,
again?
horrible. I had like so
Sonatas?
many. It was Sonatas, and I had
You had the red OG.
G and OG.
G and OG.
That was
yeah.
me and my homie. Rest in peace to the
Yeah.
homie Tavius. What else I have? Jay Siegel. Then Benny Siegel came out, and I had to take that out.
So,
Jay
Caleb,
Smooth.
you got signed when you were 17?
They came after me on 17, but I
How did they
finished
come
at
out to you?
Internet
And so you had put out a project, a mixtape, a
project,
video.
but the single was what got everybody attention.
Was that
And
the shit
how-
they play on Revolt? The shit that was on Revolt? Yeah.
What's the song?
West
Just
Side
for
Get the
everyone's-
Money.
Yeah, that shit
West
was
Side.
fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
West Side get the money. I woke up this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how
song.
did you put that out? And like how did it gain
SoundCloud.
how did it gain traction?
The homie John Tanner, he used to work at Pigeons and Plains. I had to connect with him. I sent him the record, and he was just like, "Yeah, this is hard as fuck." So he put it out in a little 5 on the article. And the same week, 2 days before, Alton Sterling had got killed.
Who?
Alton Sterling, with the guy from BR, the police killed him.
Oh, the nigga who had his
Yes.
kids in the car.
No,
No, not
that's what it said.
Philando.
This is a dude outside of a gas station.
Yeah, he was selling CDs.
Oh, yeah, that's the one that
Yeah.
choked.
Yeah,
No,
no,
not Eric
no,
Garner.
no,
not
they shot
Eric
him.
Garner is a dude selling mixtapes
Yeah.
outside of a gas
They had
station.
him down and they shot
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Alton Sterling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
and
man.
that was 2 days before that happened. And Baton Rouge BR was all in the headlines. And that was just kind of like,
So
That's crazy how
So
that
somebody
works.
wait, you were on like someone wrote an article about it.
Yeah.
Who you were friends with, and what was that? Like it was on a website or
Pigeons and Plains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
a big hip hop blog.
cool. All right.
And that was it. That was
And so-
all it took, really. And it was the video too. You dropped the video.
I dropped the
with it.
video months after, and that what really made him
But I-
pursue it.
And so
I
you
guess-
were 17 then,
Yeah.
Yeah, you were still in high school.
Yeah.
You're in your senior year of high school.
and so you got signed then
When I was 18.
When you were
Right
18.
when for my 18th
Man, shit
birthday.
is-
Are you still?
How much pussy did you get being 17 and having the video on Revolt?
Not much, but it's much more now.
You can be real, dude. You can be real. Don't sell out.
No, it was
Don't
like
sell out.
I
Be
was
real,
like
dog.
not much. I was getting pussy before that because I was just like a cool nigga and shit. So it was like,
Yeah.
but it kind of got higher now.
Well, I was gonna say the high
Damn.
school. You had a record
sure.
deal though, still, because what your birthday's in January,
Yeah,
right?
I was still in high school. Yeah,
Aquarius boys.
yeah, that
So
part.
you
What's
got
your
the
birthday,
deal in
January
high
what?
school.
22nd.
Yeah.
So you spent at least the last half of your high school shit having a record deal.
Shit, yeah, and
I
had
feel like
money,
that
too.
has to be like, yeah, like
I had a little money.
yo,
in my
people
pocket.
weren't
That's
treating you
crazy.
different.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
obviously they had to be. I want to hear about that. Like,
Yeah.
anyone ever like? Was there any total turnarounds? Like any fucking person who was you were like, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, what was the biggest clown nigga that's like, yo, we cool now?
It's
Or-
like the girl
or
that
chick-
dumped you and be like,
Yeah. Or
It's the
yeah.
hoes. It was really the
Yeah.
hoes.
Hoes,
It's
Hey,
like,
Caleb.
I mean, that's easy to see. That's
bitches,
easy to see.
we wasn't
Oh,
like that.
this motherfucker's got a record deal. He's in my third period class. Fuck.
Call out, man. Who's the
Yeah.
biggest one? Call that
We
bitch
ain't
out.
calling that hoe
Yeah,
out.
don't call her
You know
hoe.
what I'm saying?
Jaren's always trying to incite
I
some
don't know
shit.
who she is,
Yeah.
man. Fuck them.
Bitch.
That bitch at community college right now,
Yeah.
best. She don't.
Shout out to Baton
Don't
Rouge, man.
roast
Me
her,
and the
man.
homie Flick sat in the class in there one time.
Y'all did?
We did.
You what?
That was me and Jared went to class
LSU?
at LSU for fucking 2 hours.
Why were y'all? Oh, was this for the Funk Volume tour?
No, this was on Tech Nine.
Yeah,
tour.
Tech Nine and Freddie Gibbs.
Interesting.
So
Who's just bored?
But we were playing that venue that I talked to you about. That's right by the campus on
The
that
varsity.
four-way.
Yeah, the varsity. It's right.
It seems wrong to me because of the name and the implications of Atlanta. But I guess that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
right there next to the fish restaurant. There's a fish restaurant on the corner. Then it's the venue.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
like
the
right
LSU
there.
campus.
Yeah,
It's right
you
when the
walk
campus
across the
starts,
street and
yes.
that's the campus. Yeah,
Yes,
It's
that's what
varsity.
we did. And me and Jarren went and sat in on a weird test taking thing, some other classes. And actually, now realizing it, honestly, we'd probably get arrested if we did all that shit we
No,
did
you won't.
now. No, I'm just talking about because of school shooting shit being.
Oh yeah.
Like me. I mean, we were we were literally walking in people's classes and open like mass testing, just like hey on the fucking phone. Like
Oh,
we were
yeah.
being assholes.
Yeah, doing that. Yeah.
Really, guys? You assholes?
You don't understand how boring tour gets, Dan.
No, I understand. I understand you, and I understand Jarren, and I understand that cocktail of retard that makes
some
for a
shit we'll
perfect
do.
storm.
I'll do that.
Dan, those retard cockwell.
That's fucking
Yeah.
Yale or some shit.
Yeah. Well, you were saying.
Yeah, cough
Yeah.
right into the mic, dude. Do that. Come on, don't do that.
I'm trying to get some sick samples.
Don't be a
I'm
dick,
sorry.
dude. Are you coming into my classroom right now
To be
being a
fair-
shithead?
To be fair, I'm not
No,
trying to.
you haven't
cough.
grown up at all.
I'm not trying to. That was 4 years ago. Of course not. I'm trying not to cough. I was going to ask Caleb about gun ownership. Excuse me.
How do you feel about that?
Fucking whiteout,
I
dude.
need my guns.
I'm with you. I'm the same way.
It's not guns' fault, bro. Why are you trying to take the guns away?
Look, I
Not the
think it's a
guns.
very complicated issue.
It's the deeper issue is I understand making it, making it more a little bit extreme for the background checks and shit like that.
Yeah.
But the real problem is mental fucking health.
I agree.
That's the real problem. It has nothing to do with the fucking guns. Like
Well,
we gonna need these fucking
look,
pistols.
I'm from Texas. I grew up with guns. I have guns, but I'm not saying we should take away anyone's guns. And I don't think even that's on the table.
No,
It ain't gonna make- it ain't
no,
gonna- it ain't
no,
gonna make a difference.
no, son of a
Can I
bitch.
just what?
I'll go get mine.
We need our no, but it's nothing in there, dog.
Gun safety expert Jarren Benton has come to the range
Jarren's
again.
agrees in enough on gun control. The other thing is, we're gonna have guns. Just I think that I think banning certain guns, like we banned the Uzi, we banned the fucking Tommy gun. Why you don't need AR-15s with bump stocks. We ban automatic weapons.
I'm gonna tell you
get bump
why
stock,
you
modify
do need
shit.
that shit because
The government's and it's not gonna happen.
no, I don't believe.
same
hold
shit
on,
We all got our
Not
guns.
now.
Listen, this is my take.
They're not
on
going
it.
to come take all our guns away.
No,
But
no,
what,
no.
What they need
That's
to
not
do
what
is
I'm saying.
maybe
I don't think they're gonna
make
knock
it
at every
harder
door.
for an 18-year-old to get one in a
100%
day.
agree with you with that. I agree with you. The process of getting a gun needs to be maybe a little bit more challenging, but banning certain guns doesn't do anything because
Sure.
we live in a
Look,
violent, fucked up world.
Hey, I don't have a strong opinion or answer on this because it's such a complicated and multifaceted issue. You know.
Yes, it is.
What I'm saying is, I'm cool with guns. I want us to keep all our guns, but something about all of these mass shootings
Something isn't
is
working.
something is with it
But it's-
psychologically
it's
or culturally
psychologically.
or the medications that people are taking or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But I think that
It's damn.
Let's tackle the real fucking issue is the mental stability of people.
right. But
That's
see,
the real
the thing.
problem.
It's so hard is because it's one individual and these one-offs, and they don't even want to call them
Also-
terrorists and stuff like that because
The other
they're
thing
white.
is-
You know.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dan.
But yeah, America has 320 million people, all mixed up, all kinds of crazy shit. Like,
We have more guns than people, for the record.
yeah,
I got a
There's
story.
more guns than people, so
I
That's
got
good.
you can't take those
story.
away. All I'm saying is you can't. You can't take those away.
If we lived in a fucking more peaceful world, I would be 100% with getting rid of guns. But the type of world we live in, the shit that's going on, like you could just study history in general. Like, fuck that shit.
It don't
I
matter.
don't want a sword.
no, I don't
Make
think any
goddamn
like we're gonna have guns. Guns are here to stay. That's for sure.
You can't. Yeah, it's impossible to
The
get
thing
rid of
is, I think none of us have an answer. It's way too hard. But I think the thing is trying to figure out
Well, that's why. Yeah, that's why I talk about it.
how to make it safer.
I'm gonna tell you the
But we're all
problem is
dummies, dude.
Oh, I mean, we are stupid, but
it's too
it
much
takes
money into shit. They don't want to
thousands of
tackle the
stupid
real
people.
problem. The real problem is mental issues and
Can I
the
tell you
medication
why
that
I
helps
have
it
an
out,
issue
but
with
they're
that not
making a lot
working?
of fucking money off of the shit they give these motherfuckers.
Yeah, sure. I tell you why that doesn't work.
It's money.
Is a lot of people who do these things have been medicated already for mental health, and they are on medication.
I'm saying the
for mental health
medication
issues.
sometimes
right,
can make
so
it
that's what I'm
worse.
saying. So it's not just a mental health issue; it's an overhaul of the entire mental health fucking system. Because a lot of these people are already in the mental health system, and they're taking Prozac, whatever
Shit,
the
no.
fuck.
Fuck
So I'm saying is mental, pushing mental health is the issue is questionable too, because these people are already in the mental health system and they're already taking the pills to fix their mental health.
That is the
and
point
they're
that I'm
shooting this
saying.
shit up.
The pills and the shit that they're
So,
prescribing these
okay, I
motherfuckers
get-
are
I get
making
you.
it even worse because
Okay, I
some
thought-
of this shit they
yeah.
give. That's why I mean, I ain't gonna say this live. Fuck that.
It's not live.
Anyway, oh yeah.
Say it.
Well, I ain't gonna say it on air, but fuck it. Anyway, the pills are making this shit worse. They're making money off of pushing the pills, so they don't want to go after that shit because they're gonna it's gonna fuck up the money. But it's a mental problem, man. That's the
Yeah.
real fucking issue.
I agree with what you're saying. Then I was kind of confused. Yeah, I was saying that. Yeah, the
I think
answer is
Caleb, you had
pushing
a story you wanted to
sorry.
tell.
Oh no, I'm about. I
Something
do,
about
but it was going back to what you were saying. Actually, none of that shit gonna make a difference if I can go get the same gun up the street for much cheaper than I'm gonna get it at the pawn shop.
100%.
Yeah.
It's not so trying to make it harder is gonna make it. It's gonna make it easier. It's like, all right, fuck it. All I gotta
Yeah.
do is
Sure.
go down the street.
Yep.
He got one. He got a couple. I
Yeah,
can get
sure.
for the
Yeah.
low.
Yeah, but I think why people are so or people are so upset about it is because there's nothing being done. It's like almost not even being talked about, or no one's trying to figure it out because it's either extremes. People are like, "You never take our guns," and people are like, "No one should own guns," and that's the sides that you're hearing.
I think the middle ground for me is just evaluate the person that's getting the gun a little bit more. But like you say, but even if you do that, they still can just go on the street and get a fucking gun.
Sure. Some people can, but little homie and little like suburban
about-
white dude,
Yeah, think
is
about
not
how-
going to know how to
How
get a gun on the
socially
street.
awkward some of these motherfuckers are.
Yeah.
They would never
Because
be
they're
able
all
to buy
they're
a
all
gun
corny
on the black
white dudes,
market.
and they're
Yeah.
not they don't they probably couldn't even find weed. You know what I mean?
That's why they
What's
shoot,
us a
that's why
gun?
they shoot up their schools.
But one thing I can't
Someone
say,
sell me a fucking
half
eight.
of them motherfuckers that shooting them
I
motherfuckers
will.
up, they don't have no mental health history. Like half of these
Sure.
last pieces of shooters, the last sets of them niggas didn't have
Dude
no
in
mental
Florida
history.
had 100% did.
Yeah,
did?
he did.
Yeah,
yeah.
No, a lot of these people. Dude in Las Vegas did.
Yep,
the
they
people
do.
generally with the numbers.
And,
have
the,
been
and,
on-
and
have been
I'm
on
telling you,
pills.
sometimes
But, I mean,
the pills
school
are making it
shootings
even
happen,
worse.
so
They say that
frequently.
they'll fucking diagnose you with something, and from what I'm hearing, these pills are making shit 100%
Well, it's a
worse.
fickle science, and it's not perfect whatsoever.
That's true.
I've spent
It's
some
not.
time in mental
Well, there's
hospitals.
just so many
Yeah.
variations
Same.
of people and things
It's
and
not a-
factors.
Yeah, it's not a perfected science. You're talking about brain chemistry that we don't even remotely understand. And
Yeah.
when these pills, a lot of these products were made that are made by companies trying to sell shit.
Hey, I got a
Don't
question.
work. What's up?
All right, what'd you think about that white out green suite?
It wasn't bad actually.
Yeah?
Wasn't bad at all. Wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
Shout out to that one.
Before we started recording, I had White Owl, and you were like, "Man, you smoke White Owl?" I was like, "Yeah."
Please
Why-
don't
and you-
fuck with that.
But you say you didn't fuck with him because what?
Them bitches harsh as fuck. The homie Swagger be smoking them hoes in the studio, and it's like, man, I can't get down with this shit, bro.
So what do you fuck with?
I do the games. They're my personal favorite.
The
White
games.
grape. Yeah, the
Okay.
Garcia Vega games.
Yeah.
Or if I don't have them, I fuck with a Dutch.
Dutch.
And a 504 goodie on a good day. I mean on a bad day.
All right. I don't think I've heard. I
I'm
think
not familiar with 504 goodies.
I know. Yeah.
I don't know
No.
if that's
There might be
original.
some, yeah, it might be
Okay,
some and shit.
I want to know what the fuck the deal is with backwoods. All right, I've smoked that shit. It's like
rapper
you.
shit.
It's like you fucking
Clout.
inhaling a campfire, dude.
I'm gonna be
No,
honest
you got to
with
clean them
Wow.
bitches though. You got to clean
Yeah.
back.
Those.
They
Why
dirty
are
as
they so
shit.
popular? Who made that happen?
rappers.
Yeah.
Really? Schoolboy Q, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah, I would say you're actually in the age of you can answer this.
That nigga
Who-
Schoolboy Q was smoking backwoods,
Uh-huh.
and then rappers start smoking backwoods, and then the world starts smoking.
I know a couple rappers.
I'm
that
a-
smoke
I'm a-
backwards. I know
People like
smoke
as a
I
backwards.
older
feel like
person-
backwoods has like been a trick because whoever that's got started, it's like people are. I feel like people are
Well,
lying
it's a
to
thing
them.
in the Northeast.
I feel like
forever.
people are
In
lying
I
to
was just about to say,
themselves,
'cause we was
thinking
when-
they're like, "Yeah, this is my only shit."
When
only
I was
backwoods.
younger, we was smoking backwoods.
Huh?
Like we would get backwoods.
But it was influenced from New York, right?
That's a-
It
Like
wasn't even. It
No,
was influenced
New
from
York
a
smoked
person I
Fronto.
personally knew,
Well,
and
but
that's why I
backwards
was smoking
close.
backwoods.
Close.
Uh,
It's
And
different.
It started with Phillies, then Backwoods,
Yeah.
and then Optimos.
That's a
Optimo
God,
trash.
Optimo. Would
But see,
Optimo.
trash.
I feel like the
Shout out to Lil Troy.
I feel like the Backwoods widespread popularity is within recent years.
Okay,
but
Chief
no,
Keef.
it just,
Chief
I,
Keef.
it just
True
came
Boy
back.
Keef.
It just came back, bro.
Chief
Right.
Keef. Chief Keef.
Because I had never heard of them until
really?
recently, until being friends with you and seeing whatever shit in the Backwoods and
I
then
always
seeing
knew people-
Backwoods around. I didn't know Backwoods until
Everyone I
I don't
knew
know.
who smoked Backwoods when I was younger was it was a regional thing. It was either someone from up top or like up top Midwest-ish. Like
Yeah, that's,
people I
and
knew who
that's
smoked
the homie that put
Backwoods
me
were-
on the Backwoods.
Yeah,
was a
it was like a
Midwest dude.
regional thing. Like even 2014 Backwoods weren't popping, but
Freddie Gibbs, that's all he
Gibbs
smoked was
only
Backwoods,
smoked
yeah.
Backwoods. And that was before they
Shit,
had the
Exhibit.
resurgent.
When
A lot of people
Exhibit smoked
yeah,
Backwoods.
Like,
This
they've
was
been
before-
popular amongst heavy smokers, I think, for years and regionally. But it was just recently that now it's like if you get Backwoods printed on a backpack and pay a bunch of Chinese dudes to make 1,000 of them for you for $500, you can make an Instagram account and get them all off to 15-year-olds.
Chief
with their
Keef
mom's
started the
credit card.
Backwoods shit, bro.
Is that?
Chief
I mean,
Keef.
Chicago. I mean, that's part of like that's what I'm
It
saying.
was
Like
Chief
up
Keef.
top, Midwest, Detroit, Chicago.
As a non-weed head as myself, I personally prefer just rolling papers. I don't know if it's just
okay,
I don't
shut
get
the
high
fuck up,
enough.
dude. You can't come up in here.
Might be-
As I'm a guy that never smokes weed, let me give
Yeah,
you my opinion.
my opinion,
It is
I- cool.
s-
Me
validated
personally-
in nothing.
I enjoy papers more than blunts. But as a guy that was smoking weed before you motherfuckers even begin to put a fucking joint in your mouth,
Oh, how old are you?
when I started, 13,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Was
were
that
like
PCP or weed?
Yeah.
it was weed. I mean, it was papers.
So when
man.
did you do PCP?
I was 15.
15.
Yeah.
But papers. Papers are papers, man.
Papers, what you like?
The reason I
I
don't
went
like
through-
bl-
I've
I
gone
don't
through
like
phases
blunts. I feel
in
like
my life.
blunts is too harsh.
You know what? I've gone through
Get
phases
higher.
in my life to where I preferred
That's why I don't like it.
bowls, and then for a long time I was a joints guy.
White
because
people love
because
bowls.
blunts because
I'll tell you
blunts
two things that
You
came
smoke
were
bowls?
too harsh.
I fuck
Bones.
with
Okay.
back to the appropriation conversation. I feel like weed and clothing
What?
is two things that came in together: skinny jeans and papers, dude, hand in hand.
Wiz Khalifa.
Wait.
Yeah,
Who's appropriating who and what now?
Well, no, I was just saying, going back to that earlier shit we were talking about.
I'm trying to connect the dots.
It was much earlier.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
we were
right.
talking about skinny jeans in fashion.
Right, but
where-
you're bringing-
where now punk rock and all that is more the quote unquote
Hip-hop
the top of the hip hop fashion. Now papers, like people switched from
Blunts
to
to
papers.
papers.
But let me say this.
But well, I personally switched from papers to blunts.
what
Me
what
too.
got-
Time period.
Me
Yeah,
too.
it's like
what made
Yeah.
me get on papers back then was Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg
Oh.
always talked about papers,
That nigga be
Ouch.
smoking blunt.
Yeah.
zigzags.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's
Yeah, the
still-
zigzags. He kind of looks like the zigzag man if you like squint your eyes a little bit. I bet.
If you make your eyes look like Snoop Dogg's eyes,
I love Big Snoop.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
But for me
Shout out to
personally,
Biggs.
I don't like
Snoop.
blunts
Yeah.
from a paper, dude.
I
you don't like weed,
blunts.
Jarren?
Hey,
I
say
don't- yeah, I
say
don't-
that in your Morgan Freeman voice.
I personally do not like blunts because I'm going to be honest with you. As a seldom read,
That was good. Whatever, I was following it.
You gotta say you prefer papers or something.
I'm not a weed head and I'm not a weed smoker.
Oh, yeah.
But if I do smoke weed, it's papers.
Sure, you got some candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This fool's looking for
think
candy,
I think
dude.
Caleb's looking for the sugars.
Yeah, I think there's some ice cream down. You know.
Y'all got some M&Ms?
Anything.
No.
That's
Damn.
you know what,
we
Caleb.
might
Put you on the
take
game,
to a
man.
doctor, son.
I'm trying to
That's
think
how they
about
that's
what
how they
else.
try to kill us, man.
Candy.
Yeah,
That's how they try to
sugar,
give
dog.
us diabetes, bro.
He's got candy. Oh, it's gum. You don't fuck with
I'm
gum.
telling you, the same reason we read that article is certain shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say this shit. It's certain shit you white fucking devils have done to our
Ouch.
community to fucking eliminate us,
No, I don't. I think
to
We
make
did that-
us susceptible to certain shit that kills us and is bad for us.
No. I'm not gonna agree with you on that. We fucked ourselves.
Yeah, we go fuck ourselves
We
because
fucked
we
ourselves.
get the information and we don't stop it. But the addiction of it.
It wasn't their fault. It's
it
not
is.
their fault. Why did we need to go over there with
Hold on,
them
man.
anyway?
Let me just fucking shit on these two motherfuckers for a minute.
You're right.
No, it's all working. It's all working. The blacks fighting each other.
yes.
It's all part of our plan.
I just want to talk shit about white people.
Nah, man. Because
No.
segregation
Get your guns
laws
out.
never
Shoot each other.
I got a
It's the
question.
master plan.
No, I was about to
I got a
say.
They're trying to kill us, dog.
Wish I agree with some of that. You know, let's crack. But sugar, I don't think anyone was aware of how fucking terrible sugar is for the human body when sugar started getting mass produced in the products. I don't think that's a conspiracy to poison the black community. I think human beings were like, this shit tastes good. It makes me feel good. And then went full retard with it. And that's...
There's certain
does that
things.
make sense
There's
what I'm
certain
saying?
products.
Yeah, 100%.
targeted
I
to
just
the
wanted
black
to just talk
community.
shit
No,
about
I got
white
you.
people.
I'm just saying,
Sure.
with
Sure.
sugar
All day.
specifically, I feel like
my-
human beings just found sugar and went tarred with it.
Oh,
and had
100%.
no idea.
No,
what
100%.
was going to happen.
I love sugar,
Yeah,
That's
God
why you
damn it.
feel so passionate about it.
that's true.
and I want some candy right now too. I want a cake. I'm addicted to cake.
He has some candy heads.
I got candy at the house, bro.
Damn.
Man, well, tell your mom to heat it up on the stove.
I gotta go make that
Defrost your Skittles out the
steak.
freezer.
Steak.
Cook her a steak. How's your mom doing, Jarren?
She doing good, man. Shout out to my dad.
Whoa, that was a fucking
It's
shocking.
very
twisted
sexist of you.
No, that was weird. I don't
Says
think
piece of
Jarren shouted
shit.
out his dad since he was like 3.
Hey guys, kill the patriarchy, dude.
Shout out to my dad because it was his birthday last week,
Hmm.
and he always called my mom. I didn't talk to my dad in years, but for some reason, him and my mom talked to each other.
He rolled in.
Probably because they
Bro, for
made
some reason,
made
yeah.
a guy who's having a mildly successful rap career.
And
like, how can we cash in on this shit?
We own the motherfucker.
Yeah, we let's have my jizz up in that.
I called my
Come on.
dad. Ain't heard from him in a minute, and my mom's like, my dad. My mom called me sometimes. She's like, your dad keeps saying that he keeps trying to call you, and you ain't answering the phone. I'm like, this nigga never.
That's
even
what I'd say
fucking
too if
called
I was
me.
trying to get some pussy.
And I'm like, this nigga never called me. Apparently he doesn't call me. So I was like, what's his number? Let me call this motherfucker. It's his birthday. Shout out to my pops. He's 70. Called him. Didn't answer the phone. Left him a message. Gave him my new number, which I've had for years, that you should fucking know. He didn't call me back. So I feel like Will Smith on the episode of Fresh Prince.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damn.
I tried to call him, wish you
Sorry,
happy
I
birthday,
didn't know-
you
I didn't
old
know this was
fuck,
going
before
that
you
dark.
died, because I found out you was 70, and I felt like, you know what? Let me call this motherfucker, because he might
damn,
die.
that's crazy. He's only fucking
When
15
did that?
years
When was
older
that
than
call? Perfect. I was thinking about something.
He's
like that.
70.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are you
You
really
call
that?
me
So
back.
wait,
Fuck you.
when did you call him?
When was his birthday? Thursday. What was Thursday?
Okay.
Thursday.
Sure, Thursday.
What-
Thursday.
what was the date?
That's close enough.
It's good, dog. 5
Yeah.
days ago.
And you hadn't talked to him in how long?
Probably like 3 years.
And so you call him for the first time last Thursday?
Yeah, in 3 years. It's always like 3 to 4 year intervals.
And because it was his birthday?
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. I didn't even know he was 70. I was like, damn, this motherfucker's 70.
But he didn't answer.
No, he didn't answer.
Does he have like a
Left him a message though.
does he have
How
his own voice message, or is it like leave a number type
It was
message?
a fucking cell phone shit.
No, but did he leave
no,
his own
no,
message?
No, he didn't leave a message.
It's like leave a message
Yeah.
number.
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't
I'm
leave
curious.
your son and then have a voicemail.
I don't know.
It's,
Yeah,
And so he hadn't
check his
called you
voicemail.
back? He hadn't called
Nah,
you back
called me
yet?
back. I know he do. I know he check
how,
his.
how old is your youngest half sister right now?
Yeah, he
No.
got a daughter. She's probably like 13 right now.
Mm.
70, 13-year-old. I'm just trying to think of because I don't have any kids yet. So if I have kids, I'll be old. So I'm trying to think about. He's 70 with a
He's 70
13-year-old.
with a 13-year-old. Yep.
Whose cigarette
Excuse
is
me?
this? This shit just been sitting.
That's yours. You bought a train to the cigarette party with your dollar earlier, so I give you a second one.
Wait,
So how come you hadn't talked to him in
3
3
years.
years?
Because we don't talk to each other.
Yeah, he wasn't really there.
No,
you don't have a good relationship.
I would see the motherfucker like once every blue moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm not one of those people that has. I'm just talking shit because I'm a little fucking.
No, I think it's interesting.
I'm
that-
not one of those people that's like, yo, I don't hold
What,
grudges.
gets drunk and whines about your dad? Like, yeah, you're totally not one of those people.
No, real talk. No, honestly, I mean, whatever the fuck. Him not being there, I don't. It is what it is.
It is what it is,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm not holding no grudges
Caleb,
to him.
but
Like,
I
if he
just
hit me
find it-
back, we still gonna talk, and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all love. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I just called to wish you a happy birthday, man. And
Yeah.
I hope shit going well for you.
Yeah.
Caleb's the young gun out of his family, are you not?
Yeah.
Your dad still around?
That nigga, he going through it, I'll say.
Damn.
That nigga, he alive, but it's like.
Are you close?
Nope. Not like that, nah.
Can I ask you what's the gap on you and your oldest sibling?
My oldest, like out of all of us, My oldest,
Yeah.
it's huge. My oldest sibling like my mama age, so she like 50 something.
Whoa, you
For
got
reals?
a brother?
My older sister,
Oh, your
she
older-
the oldest
damn.
out of all of us, and she like 50.
So
something.
you have a sister.
How old's your
that's
mom?
That's a half sister or a full sister?
half sister.
It's got to
Oh,
be
got the
half.
same
It's got to
age.
be
I mean,
one
yeah,
way or
yeah,
the
okay.
other. That's gotta
Mom's
be.
side, dad's side.
My daddy's side.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
how many brothers and sisters do you have total?
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
He's the sibling. Of
It's
yours?
like 11. I want to say 11.
Damn, he
Yeah.
got me beat. Damn. It's
Yeah.
9 of
It's
us.
11
Okay.
on both sides. So.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's both sides
Yeah.
together?
Yeah.
Mom and dad?
Yeah.
Dad just personally was how many kids he got?
I want to say 6.
Was funny.
6? Oh, okay, my dad. got
Jared's
you.
like, my dad is 9. It's funny because all yours is just your dad. You're not
Yeah.
even combining.
Yeah, I'm not
anything else with your mom.
That's all my dad, yeah. And probably like 3 of us, only 2 of them got the same mom.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Your dad was.
I'm
out
guessing
here.
there's a. I'm
Your
guessing
dad
there's
was
a
out
handful
here,
of
though.
moms in your side or in your family tree.
No, he's saying there's very little. That was
There's only 2.
two?
My
Only
mama
2
And they mama.
for
So-
real. For all your. You said 11.
Well, I'm lying. Ooh, it's 4.
4.
Why,
All right,
would,
this-
why
that makes-
wouldn't you say you and your dad close?
Because it just didn't happen that
He wasn't
way.
there.
It was like,
He wasn't there.
it was some whole other shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's some whole other shit.
Care to break it down for us?
Tell us your entire childhood
Yeah,
life.
break it down for us, man.
Go.
Basically, my daddy was married to a woman already when my mama had kids with him. So he had already had a family. So it was like,
Yep.
okay.
He was
So
fucking
He got on
around.
the train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he was fucking around, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
obviously,
What's your dad's name, by the way?
Michael.
Make sure this ain't
Michael.
the same dad.
Michael.
Michael.
Michael?
Is that?
Jaren's former middle name.
Former.
Well, it's gonna be his first name.
Jarren Michael
I was
Benton.
supposed to be a Michael.
No,
sounds
he's supposed to be
white.
Michael Benton, dude. Which is actually, man, you would have been a little more like snappier.
Yeah.
Like,
Be
I feel like
be like-
that leather jacket is Michael Benton.
Yeah.
You are a little bit of
and
Michael
it's
Benton.
close to Michael Bolton.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mike Benton, like
That might have been an R&B singer.
Damn, that would have
Yeah.
been hard, dude.
Yeah, Mike.
No,
Ben-
you could have been a rapper with Mike Benton.
My band.
Mike
504.
Benden.
Yeah.
Mike
404.
Benden.
Mike Benden.
Yeah.
All right, so your dad,
Whoa.
dad had
We're on the
another family,
Yeah.
and your mom didn't know about it.
I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure she knew.
Oh, but she was just staying down with it.
Yeah.
Well,
so
she was new because if he had the family, then the mom was kind of
She
like on
fully
the
know,
s-
'cause it was
like
some
before
whole
the
other
internet.
shit.
So your
But
mom-
yeah, she
She's on the
couldn't
side.
know.
I
I
mean-
say this respectfully. Your mom was your dad's side chick.
I guess so. Yeah, it had
Yeah.
to be.
My
Yeah.
mom was my dad's side chick too.
Yeah.
But your mother did not know.
My mom didn't know. Yeah.
Okay.
My mama had to know. She knew.
Yeah.
Maybe my mom did know. My mom was young
Do
too. She
your
was like
parents
fucking
have
18.
a age gap that's on them? Is your mama
I feel like
significantly younger?
what's significant.
Fuck, 20 years. I mean, are they like
No.
10 years
I
difference?
feel like
or
it
something
might have been
that?
like 10 or 11.
Same.
Okay.
That's
same
not.
as
That's not.
Yeah, that's
My mom-
not crazy.
No, that's not crazy at all.
But it's enough to make it understand why an old, like, you know, because you get the, but like 10 years matters
Okay.
a lot if you're 30.
He had his
versus
first
20.
kid at 15. So that's my oldest sister.
So
Your dad had his first kid.
At 15.
Damn.
My oldest sister.
Yeah, that's the one that brought
I'm
up
tripping
this
because
conversation.
my dad had his first.
your oldest
Holy shit, dude.
your oldest sister's 57.
I feel like maybe. No,
You said
no,
53?
I feel like
53?
I think
either
you said
54, 55.
Okay, let's go 55 minus 9.
My mama 55.
My dad.
So that's
was,
a 36-year difference.
36 Muffy. Yeah, wow. That's
Wait, I'm lost.
36
Yeah,
years between your age and her age.
Oh,
Y'all are
yeah,
36
yeah. Oh,
years
okay, yeah.
apart.
your older sister.
Yeah, your older sister.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
36 years apart. Like that's I can't even think
well,
about.
I mean, but yeah, y'all didn't grow up
well, sure.
like, raised together.
But that's
Obviously.
No, but that's all love.
But I mean,
like,
you know,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean that's
It's
just
your
that's
sister.
just crazy, dude. Like
Yeah.
But that's that's what I'm saying. Like you were saying, it could be your mother's age. Like
Well,
same-
actually,
similar.
I'm lying. Me and my
Again?
siblings was close. Nah, me and my siblings was closer than I was with my dad. if that
Oh
makes
no,
sense.
yeah, I get that. Yeah, totally.
So we were kind of brought up together. We weren't in the same household, but we were brought up
Right,
together
that's what
because
I'm
I was
saying,
a
but-
baby. So it was like, okay,
Right, but it's almost like
you the youngest though, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, little baby.
Shit.
Damn.
Yeah, 36
Number
years, dude.
11,
When was
dude.
the last time you talked to your dad?
That's a dope album title too.
You said like something like mine
Wanna say
11 or
Thanksgiving,
like
man,
Just number
No,
11.
I'm lying. It wasn't Thanksgiving.
that would be
It
good.
was. Oh shit, I don't know.
It's a hashtag.
Maybe 2 years, maybe.
You know what's
2, 3
crazy?
years.
Shout out to
Or
old school
6.
dads because it was a lot easier to cheat versus now. Yeah, I think
Fuck
niggas
yeah.
had no cell phone, they had no social media, so they could be gone. They had no cell
I'm
phone, so
working
it's
hard
like,
for
yeah,
us, baby.
Yeah.
I'm working hard to get this money for us, baby. I
Right.
gotta go out of town to get this money for us,
Man, like
baby.
fuck you, Steve Jobs, dude.
So them,
Nokia,
Yeah,
them niggas cheating game was
Pages.
man,
on
they
point.
were running.
Video
around.
niggas, niggas could
surveillance.
have like 3 different families.
Yeah,
and
like
not
for
know.
real,
What?
for
100,
real.
yeah.
Zipper.
Nah, it's
Damn.
outside. It's in the
Yeah,
garage.
they could for real have multiple families.
Yep.
That's so crazy that you could go 15 miles in another direction and
Yeah.
be in a totally different reality where no one even like you're like, hi, my name's Tim.
Yeah.
Like you just show up talking shit and everyone's like, well, I guess Tim's a reasonable guy. You
That's
should
what Dave
fuck my
Chappelle
daughter.
said.
Back in the day,
Like,
Yo.
people had legit 2 families. It's
100.
or more.
You know?
More,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's so
Or-
crazy how that's mind blowing to think of a world where you go 10 miles out and you're in an entire different
like
reality.
it's like you're telling each family, but I'm talking about set up with wife and kids and
Yeah.
house and
Yeah,
dog.
you
Yeah,
could.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
And you tell this family, yeah, I'm out of town for work 4
Yeah.
days a week, and then you tell the other family, I'm out of town
town
for
for-
work 3 days a week.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you just go back and forth.
And they have
and
no
they're-
fucking idea.
and they're 10 miles away.
How are you
That's
making?
what's crazy.
Oh.
Is that they don't even have to be like.
Oh, I was thinking further apart.
Well, I mean, they could be obviously too, but the thing is, what we're talking about is a situation where 10 miles is enough distance. Well, actually, that's a little. You might get yourself a little hot water, but I guarantee motherfuckers were trying that shit. They're
Oh,
like, I can only get
100%.
10 miles.
I felt it was more like different states.
Oh, absolutely. That you get your chance of getting busted are way less if it's
Yeah.
different states. But I feel like, especially if you go a little further back, 10 miles is enough to where it's like, yeah, I know that bitch don't got money for a horse carriage to get over here. Like you're good if it's like 1920. It's
especially
game
and
over.
especially
dog.
we got a young bitch too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like my mom was 18 when she was fucking with my pops, and my dad's 10 years older than her, so he's fucking damn near almost 30. Got him a younger.
But I don't feel like. I feel like they were more upfront back then because it's like,
Hell
look,
no,
this is
they
what
wouldn't.
you
No,
don't
I
think
feel
so?
like
They was
I
up
feel like
front
they-
until they got caught.
Well, so they weren't being upfront.
No, I'm saying when they got caught, yeah, until they got caught. No, I don't think so.
until they got-
Hell no.
Yeah, it's definitely way
I think it
easier to
depends on
get
the
caught.
person.
It's
Depends.
way
It depends
easier
on
to
the
get caught
circumstances,
these
too.
days.
Because my mom, I think 18-year-old
Was she a prom queen? Was your mom a prom
prom.
queen?
Yep, she's prom queen too.
Damn.
Yep.
Wait, when did your mom graduate high school?
I don't know.
The only reason I asked is because wait,
Who was your mom prom queen?
no, my mom wasn't prom queen. I'm asking why his mom graduated because I'm trying to figure out what the school system was like in Atlanta then.
I don't know.
Probably
we could
hood.
call my mom.
Probably hood, dude.
Oh wait, she's 18 when she had you, so I can do that math.
No,
Never
she
mind.
she didn't have me at 18.
20.
She had me at 22, I think.
Oh, 22.
Yeah.
So what? She graduated 75, 76. So she basically she was prom queen at a forced integration high school. That's what I was getting at.
Let's ask.
So what is
Whoa.
it? 75, 76.
Yeah, call
That's
her
pretty
up.
crazy.
No, not
Call
all
her
of them was
up.
forcibly integrated though.
Well, I'm just saying that because it's Atlanta.
There we go.
I
This new
don't
iPhone
mean like the
shot.
Alabama like showed up
So
with the national.
Are we
Guard.
asking her for high school was forcefully segregated?
No,
Or-
originally because she would have started elementary school segregated. Am I getting my numbers wrong?
No, you're
Wasn't
right.
fucking Brown First Board of Education like
65.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, she would have started her. That's what I'm curious about.
Interesting.
My uncle told me stories
This shit
like that.
sounds amazing, by the way.
Yeah. Shout out
Yeah,
to Shure SM58s.
And
Oh, in your new iPhone.
yeah, your new phone. It did sound crispy when you played that song earlier. Well, she didn't answer. That's
Yeah.
she's
Let's
probably
call
busy.
Tigers.
None of your parents love you, Jarren.
They don't.
Damn.
Either that or they got together tonight.
Sorry, that was a low blow.
They're
I thought
making
you could-
Jarren.
Shout out to
too.
Tiger's mom. She always answers niggas'
Oh, you're
call.
still talking to Rita though. Yeah, Rita always answer.
Nobody. They're like, fuck that nigga.
Like, we heard his podcast. He keeps talking, telling all these family secrets and shit. Bro, I think it might
Sorry,
be too
man.
late to talk.
I'm vaping.
Nigga, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, bro, I'm vaping.
Okay. Are you vaping?
Yeah. Oh, was he trying to make fun of me?
What was
Vaping,
that?
I was
dude?
watching the
Fucking-
movie earlier and the nigga kept vaping.
Yeah, the
Oh,
little-
game
yes.
over, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
yes.
I kind of
It
fell
is-
I fell asleep
Oh.
to it the other night.
She called
Here's
me
what I
back.
read on Reddit was
Hey, Rita.
Hey, baby.
You on speaker. I got you on. You're live on this podcast. Hey, what year did you and my mom graduate high school?
Oh, well, I graduated early. I graduated with your mother in 76.
Okay. And when y'all went to high school, was it
Segregated?
It wouldn't be though. I was just
y'all high
asking.
school wasn't segregated, was it?
No.
No, it was desegregated.
Desegregated.
No.
Okay.
How new was that?
Well, actually, when we
Less than 10
started
years, or 10.
elementary, we were the first black over in our school.
Y'all were the first black kids in elementary school. What school was that?
Glenwood Academy.
Glenwood Academy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This was it.
That was it.
No. I mean, was it?
Okay.
What was it
Did
like?
you feel anything about that? What was it like?
Hold on. What was that like? Hold on. Break that down. What was that like? Was anybody throwing rocks at y'all?
No, nobody threw rocks. I remember Yaya saying that when we were walking home, your mom can tell you more about it. When we were walking home, that somebody, what did those guys do to us, Sam? They were throwing things, and they made it real uncomfortable for us to go walk home. Finally, this little white lady on Sycamore, she started walking with us.
Oh, so a white lady was walking with y'all.
Yeah, because we were. Yeah, it was in a predominantly white neighborhood,
Yeah.
It wasn't all white. Mm-hmm.
So with the white lady walking with y'all, would that make them not throw rock? Would that make them not throw stuff at y'all because there's a white lady with y'all?
Yeah. Well, that just made them aware that somebody.
She was like, "Hey, I'm watching out
She
for
vouched
you."
for y'all.
She's like,
Okay.
y'all doing wrong.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
this ain't right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But no, we didn't really go through the
should call my
rock throwing and all of that. I'm sure it was.
With the kid,
haters.
how was the kids? Did they didn't call y'all names or nothing, did they?
Oh, no.
What about going
no.
over to their like white friends' houses
What about going to y'all white friends' houses?
or
Was that-
spending the night at their house or something?
Oh, we did. We had good times because we were in a really good school, and so the kids their parents were like newscasters over for the WSB TV and and living a lot things like that. So we were in all the
Yeah.
we were in a Girl
Desiccator.
Scouts.
All right.
Always
So some pretty decent, well-off people that were like
Yeah.
kind of all right with it, except for the obvious.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'll call
Huh.
you back.
Bye,
All
Rita.
right, love you.
Bye,
Love you
Rita.
Thank you. Bye, Rita. That was fucking. That
Yeah,
was
that
cool.
was great.
Yeah, I
That
guess
was great.
shout out to my grandma. She always finesse like good schools and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My
My
grandma's a
genius. Shout out to
finesser, bro.
Yaya.
I mean, that's some.
No.
See, that's some good insight, is because you talked about segregation. She's like, oh no, but then she's like, well, in elementary school,
yeah, that's what
we
I was
were
saying.
the first
That's what I was
ones, and so that's just really cool to hear what that was like, and asking her if any shit happened to her, and there were
Yeah.
people harassing them or throwing things at them or whatever, so like a white lady in the neighborhood sees it and it's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to that white lady.
Shout out,
Yeah,
shout out to
shout out
that
to
white
that
lady.
white lady
Because it
Yeah.
made
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here.
It's
Yeah.
true because she made it so
That was a solid call.
Jarren trusts the White Devils.
I think that's our best call.
That was
ever.
definitely that gave me chills, dude. That was
Yeah.
a nice that was a nice historical document. I'm kind of shocked you haven't really asked more about that
Nah, I didn't.
ever
No.
in your entire
It's
life.
interesting how those things come up.
Your entire life, you've never asked them what going to elementary school was like.
No,
I mean, I could see how it didn't.
I'd
how
love
it
to
didn't
ask
come
your
up.
grandmother.
You know
I
what?
mean, really, we need you to have your grandmother on. here.
Yeah.
We're gonna
we
do
need
it.
to have
Yo,
one with your grandmother.
we got to go to the
Yeah.
house. We'll do one live at my grandma's house.
Yeah, we'll do one.
Yeah.
live.
Yeah,
Let's
we
do
can
it.
do that.
We'll do one from your grandma's basement because talking to your grandmother about it would be crazy. Are you gonna call your uncle, Caleb?
Y'all want me to?
You called uncle.
If you want to
Call
ask him
uncle.
basically that same series of questions.
Let me take
I've
this
heard
piss
these
first.
series of questions. That's why I'm like,
Yeah,
that's
like-
what y'all really want to hear? It's because
Well-
his story's much, much different. His shit much, much different.
I think.
Up until high school.
Yeah.
How about Louisiana? He was in Louisiana. Oh yeah.
At the high school I
In the
graduated
swamp?
from, the most predominantly white school in our town.
What's the name of the high school?
Central High School.
Shout out to Central High School.
No, fuck no. They
Fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck Central High
Yeah,
School, dude.
I hope someone shoots it up.
Chill, because they gonna.
No,
associate
don't say that,
with me.
Zach. Come on,
God
dude.
damn, dude.
You can't say that.
Should I call him?
Yeah, I think you should. If he'll answer. I mean, if you think he'll, if
So
you know, if
you're
he
saying
has like
his shit was rough. You're saying his shit was
yeah,
rough.
if he's got a, if he's got like
fought for
a,
everybody.
oh, you know it's
Oh.
rough because he went straight to voicemail.
Yeah, he busy, dude.
Yeah,
That's funny.
he fucking around right now.
Yeah.
Well, now this shit off. All right, so you know
I
it's real
think.
deal.
I think. Well, I think.
Also, how old's your uncle now? Now that we
He
know your
he
numbers,
was
what's your
50.
uncle? 83?
Shit, no. My mom was 55, so my uncle.
Oh, it's on
53.
your mother. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, it's on your mom's side. Okay, got you.
He's 53.
I don't. Got you.
I think Jarren's.
Jared's
Was his grandma's? That's his grandma's.
Boy.
Yeah, right.
Little
He's like,
spoiled
your.
kid.
It's like your grandma got to go to like the nice white kids school.
No, not your grandmother.
His
your
aunt.
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 His grandmother's.
Your aunt got to go to the nice white kids school. Like, that's pretty lucky, for comparatively. You know.
Oh, absolutely.
That's why Darren's a little bitch. Now, I could talk shit about him because he's
Yeah,
not even
he's
here.
gone.
Where'd he
He's
go?
not-
Where'd he go?
Probably to take a phone call.
He's like, his back page hoe's calling me back. He's like,
He's probably.
I only got
another phone call
55.
about
I only got 55 on me.
I only got 55 on me. Jared, what can you get for $55? 55 roses.
A quickie.
Oh, I like Caleb's pimp game. Now if you come talk to Young Brown.
Cookie.
Look, I'm selling hoes, bro. I got hoes that's gonna. Man, I'll fly the pussy out to you, my nigga. I'll ship the
Oh,
pussy.
shit, dude. Yeah.
I'll
in a
ship the
box.
pussy.
Climb up, take the red eye, baby. Let's do it.
Fucking what you call it? The regular seats on the plane.
Coach.
Seats on the Spirit Airlines. I'll fly the bitch out to Atlanta for you.
You gonna skip lag too?
Yeah.
Skip it. Yeah, Spirit. We not buying that bitch no Delta tickets. No,
But no,
American Airlines. none of
sometimes
that.
skip lag will have $50 Delta. Right now,
But
depending on where you're going
It
from,
depends.
you know what-
It
you don't
totally
give the
depends.
bitch-
dog.
and where you coming from too.
No,
You don't
actually,
get a
Caleb's
bitch Deltas.
laying down some trill pimp game right
don't
now.
get a
What, you
bitch
gonna
Deltas.
spoil her?
Pimp
Shit, like-
You gonna give her a little TV in her fucking seat?
Yeah,
No,
come on,
dog.
Jan. No, the bitch got to learn. You work for that shit.
You gotta put her in them plastic bucket seats.
Yeah, man.
Fly Spirit,
Them
bitch.
shits
Yeah.
hurt.
Put in the back
Main
row.
cabin
She's like, you
hurt.
come. Hey, if you get her a ticket, like, you don't get get her no first class on the first trip.
Not
Uh-huh.
even the 15th.
I've only flew first class one time. In my
I guess
entire
depends
life.
on the girl. Depends on the bitch.
Oh, you. Let's see that pimp game, man.
Oh,
Cousin Dan,
what?
biggest pimp, the nigga Dr. Detroit. Let's hear your game, man.
My game?
Yeah. Well, how does
Hey,
cousin Dan pimp the lady?
Step one, be yourself. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Okay, that's a good first
Uh,
step.
You
Tell
know,
the
step
fellas out here
two.
listening.
Step two. Yourself has got to be dope.
You're not gonna secure no pussy
So-
with that.
So
You gotta have a vision, leverage, and a mouthpiece. That's
Look.
how you secure the bitches.
all you got to do.
Gotta have
I
leverage.
think that's actually like the exact
Let me
same
tell you
thing you
this shit.
said.
I mean,
leverage. You just
said it
There's all different.
He's like, you got to be yourself and you got to be dope, which is basically having leverage, a mouthpiece.
and she has that low IQ.
Being yourself mean you broke sometimes. You ain't got no leverage.
So you
Even if
still
you
be
don't have a
dope.
car,
No,
it's
the
like,
bitch
hey,
don't have to
hey.
know you broke though.
I'm broke.
you
hey,
need some kind of leverage.
You
So
do
it's
need
being
leverage.
yourself.
I'm broke.
That's
If
not
you
enough.
don't,
Caleb,
No,
I'm
if you
broke
don't-
right now. I'm broke right now.
But look at his basement.
Leverage. Leverage.
Yeah,
Leverage.
yeah,
See?
yeah. But see, it's some type of
It's
leverage.
the leverage.
It's some
But
type
that's
of-
you
yeah,
being.
yeah.
That's still you being dope. If you a dope motherfucker.
But she
you
see
still
all
be-
this shit. It's gonna be like, oh, this nigga
That
got money.
translates to yeah, exactly.
I mean, but
Depend on
see,
the type of bitch.
Yeah,
Now,
depending
if you're
on-
dealing with a bitch
yeah.
that's been around money, she's not gonna look at this and say he's got money.
you know, she can say he has a bad
I'm talking
coke
about.
problem.
I'm talking
no,
about
but see,
the broke bitches.
your
the broken
your
bitches.
creativity and atmosphere
That's what she said. She
goes
said,
a long way.
creative guy. This guy's creative.
A vision. Exactly. That
Yeah,
goes.
it's like, oh, an
yeah,
artist.
This is
That's
the
what I'm
vision.
saying. Y'all
This
basically
is the
saying the
vision.
same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. All right, yeah.
Vision.
You
Yeah,
right.
y'all
This
saying the
is
same
vision.
thing with different
Which is
words.
that?
Shout out to the
You
homie Ryan. That's a real pimp. If you think I'm lying,
Who,
come
Ryan
down
J?
to BR for a week.
Ryan
Come
J?
down. Yes, come down to BR for a week.
think
You're
he's
gonna
a
see
pimp.
that nigga.
Come down where?
BR, Baton Rouge.
Briar Ridge.
I thought you said
Baton
DR. I was, you know.
Is that around
That's
here?
where I'm from.
Baton Rouge.
Baton
Louisiana.
Rouge. Oh, I think you
Yeah.
said Briar Ridge.
Nah.
Briar Ridge. I'm like, is that a
That sounds like a
Atlanta or somewhere?
subdivision.
Yeah,
Nah.
Baton Rouge.
Yeah,
Wait,
shout out to that.
but you live here now.
Yeah, I
As
just
of like
moved
a
here.
week
Just
ago.
moved. Okay.
Yesterday.
And y'all met on tour? Is that the deal?
Who? All of
Y'all-
us.
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right.
You know what's crazy?
What's up?
We got the same management.
Yeah.
Is that a secret?
My manager called me one time. He's like, "You think I should fuck with this kid?" I was like, "Let me hear his music." And it was a video I saw. What was the name of that shit?
West Side
Get the money?
West Side Get the fucking money. I was like, "Man, you crazy if you don't fuck with him."
Yeah.
I tried.
I
tried to finesse him. I was like, "Well, shit. Let me help you out with him." And yeah, he was like, "Shit." I was like, he hit me up. I said, "Shit. You can come on the road, man. Shit." So
I appreciate that.
I tried to finesse. I tried to finesse.
Hey, dog, you being 19.
Getting you signed to me. I was like, let me sign him, man. Let me help out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit hard,
Caleb.
man. I was like, bro, you crazy, bro. I was like, hell yeah, definitely fuck with him.
He's dope, man.
Dude,
I don't know if I had
being 19 and being at like where you're right now. That's some special shit, dude.
100%, bro.
Yeah,
I
like
cut a testicle
look,
off.
I don't think you realize it. Because
I didn't even-
you're in this space.
like
You're 19. You got a record deal. Not only that, but you're dope.
yeah,
And then you can fuck up right now and still have the rest of your life
yeah.
You fuck up
to
and
finish
fucking
it.
pop
Sure.
off.
You could, you
Yeah.
could fuck, yeah.
Dude, I didn't even
You fuck
start.
up and make your
I didn't
career
even.
better.
I didn't even start doing music till 5 years later than in your life. When I was 24.
I started doing music.
Well, you did music
younger
before,
than you,
but I
Not
wasn't
like-
trying to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And this motherfucker's already got
20s.
a record deal. 5 years before I even started.
Yeah.
So like,
you in the awesome
that's some good
space
shit,
right now,
dude.
bro.
Appreciate it.
keep your fucking. Don't be a dumbass.
Yeah.
And like, it sounds like you're already trying to be real, talking about you ain't gonna sell out for that unless for that 20 mil, So that's a good attitude. But that's dope, dude.
Appreciate
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Like you got a lot of people at that age don't have a solid avenue
also-
to pursue. You know what I mean?
Did your and I'm curious about this. Sorry for interrupting. Do you mind if we talk about what was your brother's role in helping you, like, kind of get your vision going out there? Was he giving you any? Is that how you had the Pigeon Plains hook up in the first place? That was totally separate.
I was doing
I was
that shit
asking
by
'cause
myself. I was doing it by myself.
Did y'all start? Because you actually have your own
Label.
independent shit
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
right?
Do Life, yeah.
Right. Okay. Aside from your other shit with Rostrum.
Yeah.
What's the name of it? Good Life?
Do Life Records.
Do Life Records.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is what you
Yeah.
have on right here. Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's
DLR.
dope. DLR.
DLR.
Life Records.
The Life
Okay.
is an acronym for Love Infinitely Forever Exiling ... whatever you want to put right there.
It's on the back of that.
Yeah, on the back of the hood.
Of that.
What stands for that?
The Life and Do Life Records.
As an
said-
older person, a person older than you, I don't know shit about like blogs these days. What are the fucking blogs?
Blogs
that
don't
mother-
matter these
Yeah.
days. Now,
What
Jay.
matters to the
What's your
to
Tumblr?
the young kids now? Like
Rainbow
what is
hair.
it?
Oh yeah.
Is it the fucking
Good
playlist?
song making. Oh, you
song
talking
making.
about
What
shit,
gets-
Just like hearing music and what you consume.
What's
your
the
music
attitude? Like, what are people into?
shit. The internet still control a lot of that shit.
It's social media is huge with
the internet
y'all-
still control a lot of
Yeah.
that shit.
From? What would you think is the number one avenue to consume music, like the younger generation?
Avenue, like discovering it.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
What is the number one thing that what are the younger kids going to get their music? Is it Spotify? Is it like
Oh yeah, the streamers definitely.
Okay.
It's definitely DSPs.
I feel like SoundCloud is
is SoundCloud still
dead.
pop?
Is that
Is SoundCloud dead?
No, because I still do numbers on that shit, but it's like that's not what everybody trying to look at now. Like if
What are they
you
looking
send
at
somebody
now?
a SoundCloud link, they're gonna be like, "Nigga, you not official. You not doing nothing
Ooh,
with your
okay.
life. Boom, nigga, you not on Apple Music. I'm not fucking.
What do
with
they
you."
look at? What they say? Oh, this nigga official.
Apple Music,
Apple Music,
Spotify.
Spotify. Okay,
Oh yeah,
okay,
because you can
okay,
stream
yeah.
and shit.
Let me ask you, what do you think it is that people your age are drawn to that gets shit popular, like, and that people think are dope?
In all honesty, good song making.
Good song making.
Good, like making a great song is what.
Yeah.
keeps
Who would
people
you
on
say-
board.
Is it, but what about
rap-wise-
image? Do you think image has it? I feel like now
Yeah, all
in
that
the
play a
word,
part,
because
yeah.
now there's like the whole like the dreads and the face tats
Yeah.
and the
Well,
colored shit.
Let me say this: that's only music is only 25% of the whole
game?
dollar of the dollar. Yeah, of being a star or a superstar.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, great music is only 25% of that. The rest of it is the confidence, the charisma, the
Yeah.
aesthetic, and
Yeah.
as far as being a great rapper in my sense,
Yeah.
like Kendrick or a Drake or whatever, et cetera,
undeniable.
et cetera. Yeah,
yeah.
it's great rapping and great music is only 25% of that. The rest of it is how they present themselves.
Right.
Give me advice. What would you say? What would I have to do? What do you see?
Do
when
you want to be a
Jarren Benton?
star?
Actually,
That's
actually,
a
tell
fucking
him.
great first
honest-
question
yeah.
too. That's a great fucking first question.
What would a young Caleb Brown give advice to Jarren
I'm
Benton?
asking, do you want to be a star?
I just want to get I want to finagle my way out of music into some other shit.
You straight then.
Okay.
Well, you're asking him to.
If I wanted to be a star,
You want to be
Yeah.
a star?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta make a few changes, but you know,
What?
it's not
What?
too dry. Staying.
Hair plugs?
It's a certain it factor you got to obtain.
Yeah.
You got to be willing to sell out a lot. It's not sell out in the sense of who you are, like everything you know, your livelihood. Which I'm probably sure you already did all that before. You've been through that phase. But to be a star, to be a star, you're gonna have to give up so much more.
Can you give us examples of
can't.
anything specific
I get
that you
what you're
see? That you
saying,
see
though.
what Jarren is, and what you see what he might have to be to.
For one, he has to make better music to connect more,
Mm.
and he's actually doing that now. But you have to be able to be relatable.
Do you
off
think
top. Your voice is another thing? You have to have a voice that sits with the people.
Do you mean
that they
the
know.
actual tone or the content when you say voice?
The
Or you mean
tone,
like the
tone.
like the actual
like
how,
how
your
you
voice
sound?
sounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you got the charisma. I'm not sure.
Oh, he's got the
You
charisma.
think so?
Yeah.
It
I think
depends
you
what kind of
confident.
famous. That's the other
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
It's like,
Do you
it
want to be? If you want to be a star, I can teach you how to be a star.
teach me.
Ooh.
Man. Teach me
I
to
can
be a
teach you how to
star.
be a star
We're gonna
too,
talk
but
about
you're
that
not going
off
to
the
want to
camera.
do it.
Get
dog.
naked on
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
internet.
saying.
I know you as a person. You're not ready to be
A star.
You can't. You would
Mentally,
fuck,
I'm
I
not
think
there.
you would fucking kill yourself. I would do it. Dude, if you were a arena level star, every night, arena.
As long as
Bro,
we got the podcast to keep us,
Level.
bro,
balance.
if we can just get some
We'll keep 'em-
M's,
Yeah.
we're good. No, you do not want to be a Rihanna level superstar where you don't want to put on makeup, Jarren.
No.
Yeah.
Drake puts on makeup.
Kendrick
Gets his
puts on
eyebrow
makeup.
makeup.
I could
Jarren
swear. I
does
thought
not
you
wanna
put.
put on
You,
makeup.
I mean, you
Kendrick
look like
wear
you're fucking
contacts,
wearing
too.
fucking
No, he
mascara.
Jarren got a
He's
nice
got-
eyebrow game.
Yeah, he's part giraffe.
Part giraffe. That's racist. I don't even get
How's
what
that
that
right?
means.
No, because
What
giraffes
is it,
have
because he has vitiligo.
no, because giraffes have beautiful eyelashes, and Jarren,
Oh,
Jarren's got
vitiligo
those
eyelashes, great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do the makeup thing. I can't.
Well, that's
You
what I'm
don't wanna
saying.
be a star,
You don't want the
But,
bright
okay,
lights.
you know what, fuck
because
it.
you have
Yeah,
to.
okay.
If you want to be
But
in
it
the
was
bright
crazy.
lights,
If
you
I
need
was
the
doing
makeup.
TV, I would do makeup.
Right.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
So
what's gonna get you on
that's
TV,
why we were
being a
asking
star.
about what kind of star do you want to be.
No,
You don't want to be a rap.
Okay, you're taking it to a different direction. I'm kind of seeing what
Forgive the
What he
squeakiness. I keep
sees
fucking
with-
with the mic.
here.
There we
Fix
go.
it. I get what you're saying too,
This shit
Dan.
just keep coming.
I was just kind of letting it roll off because it is like
What
Do
I
you
was
want? Do
more-
you want to be a star?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
More what I was thinking was trying to get at is the type of where Jarren's at in his career, where you're at in yours, and as like a young dude looking up at Jarren, seeing what he's doing, seeing like what you think maybe the type or style or tone of music that he would change that you think would get him to a bigger audience. You know what I'm
To
saying?
make what he make, he just have to do it a different. Your
And
execution
do it a
gotta be
different way.
different.
Yeah, So
Yeah.
what is that? Even you
I don't
just
think
describe the feeling.
Gotta
the
connect
game's
more.
meant to be sold, not told. So I don't know.
Do you
if
feel like
should
it's
No,
give
I
away
know
all
what it
this
is.
game for free.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
but
don't
I
know
will
if you
say
should give
this:
away all this for
you got to
free.
learn how
Break it
to
down.
say. You got to learn how to say a lot in little.
So
Once you
maybe
figure that out, you figure the game out.
less
Jarren
is
can't
more.
help himself though.
Jarren's
Which is
just-
part of his charm.
Jarren
which
is
I
like
don't
a
think-
wound up fucking jack in the box, dude.
I am.
Yeah,
He's
like that.
sitting there
too.
and then pops off and he just
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
go.
that's
Like,
what I think Jarren can have. a
do you
lot of
ever rap
success.
slow? You ever rap slow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jarren's got
some
flows,
slow
dog.
shit.
Jarren can fucking, but it will still sound fast to you, probably.
Yeah.
We should make a track based off like
You
some
rapping
other shit
slow.
like this. No,
Oh,
just based off of some other shit, like taking this kind of stuff into
Consideration.
mind, you
Yeah.
know, and trying it out.
well,
got
I
the
mean,
touch?
the production on this next album, if Moneybags any indication, Jarren's sound is definitely
Sound
becoming
definitely changed.
a way
Moneybag
more,
is great.
way more,
Moneybag is hard as
way
fuck.
more commercial.
Who do you rap wise? Who do you look up to? Like, who was that rapper that you like? Yo, that motherfucker.
Kendrick.
Yeah, dude.
And Vince
That's
Staples. Don't
that's
let
the
him lie.
answer,
Vince
dude.
too.
That's the
Vince
answer.
dope.
Vince-
Yeah,
Vince dope. Vince
Why
Staples
why
dope as
Kendrick
shit.
for you?
I relate to that nigga a lot.
Yeah.
He connects a lot.
Syrup
and it's
sandwiches?
just like, that shit amazing. It's just undeniable. And then the psyche level, like, of Damn, the whole idea of that shit, it go way deeper. It's like
break the perspective on that down.
See, because you're a fan of that, where it's
Kendrick
like
is
I
like-
watched them come up at the same time. That
He's
it's
like a
I was trying to-
messiah.
That shit different.
He's like a messiah.
Yeah,
Kendrick,
Hey, no,
Kendrick
there's
has a great brand, which is kind of what
Peep this,
your
peep
whole
this.
point.
They have an article on DJ Booth right now that says Kendrick is the Trojan horse of hip hop.
Trojan horse.
Like
Yes.
meaning he snuck
You know what that
in-
means,
Yeah, he
right?
snuck in and hopped out into
No.
the game.
I feel like he's about to.
Wait. Okay. I think the
They call
Trojan
him the
horse of
Trojan
hip hop
horse.
could go a couple of different ways.
You gotta read the article.
What they mean by that?
Okay.
Yeah.
You got to read the article.
Because the Trojan horse, because that what kind of sounds like what they're saying is a Trojan horse is, they bring the horse in and there's really all the enemies inside the horse. So they think it's a great big statue and gift, like from how the story goes.
Yeah.
And then the warring people are inside.
Yeah.
They
Break
brought in
the
the
Trojan
trophy.
horse down
And so
to
does that mean
myself
Kendrick is
and
a fake? Are they saying that Kendrick is
No, I
the Trojan
think
horse?
He's a
as
nigga
in-
from the projects that took over the white industry.
Right.
Yes, basically what they're saying is he was a sleeper cell, if you will. He got in, he with his charisma and finesse and his business acumen, or what's buddy at TDE
Top
what's
Dog?
it? Top Dog. Jesus Christ, it's in the fucking name.
And
Yeah,
then
Top Dog.
once he got there,
and his
he was
finesse, yes, like he was the Trojan horse in the industry in a sense that he came in with a certain type of presence that gave him, glory in the rap sense. So he getting love from the rap world, but he's also in the pop world to where he can win Grammys, which is humongous as a rapper. So he can clean up Grammys. He can make a song with Taylor Swift. He can do whatever the fuck, and he just kind of popped out when he's not really the type of rapper you would expect that from if you're just to look at dude.
And you got to think about this. He's winning Grammys on a fucking album that's literally like, this shit is this. Like, he's telling you what shit is, bro. On Damn, like, XXX, I'll
Did
chip
he
a
win?
nigga.
Did he win Grammys on
Yes,
Damn?
he swept
Okay.
the motherfucker. Every hip hop, that nigga swept
Except
the
for-
Grammys, except Album of the Year.
Yeah. Wait, what did win album of the year?
Bruno Mars album.
I fuck with
Hip-hop
Bruno
or-
Mars.
I guess
fuck
it's
with Bruno
is
Mars.
it
I
hip
fuck
hop
with that
R&B?
album. No, Album of the Year.
Oh, for the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, Album of the Year. Bruno won that. But he beat out Hove for rap album of the year. Like, bro, that shit legendary. Damn is a different type of project.
I liked it.
I love it.
I like Kendrick Lamar.
I think Damn, to me, Damn
I
was
appreciate what he does.
I fuck with Damn. The only thing about Kendrick, all his albums I think are fucking dope as fuck, but it's one of those, his albums are never like albums I can continue to listen to. I listened to it one time. I ain't gonna say one time, but a couple times all the way through, like, this shit is amazing. But I don't have that desire to keep going back.
Revisiting
it has its
I
like
get- I
it
get
has
it,
a
I get
shelf
it.
life for you. Like,
I ain't even gonna say a shelf life.
well, as
It's
in
just
like
more so just like
once you
what it
hear
is.
something enough,
It's got an
This shit is-
expiration date.
Yeah.
In the sense
Yeah.
that's like
No,
milk
I
in
can-
your
I can-
fridge.
yeah, I
You
can
can
go-
go listen to it whenever, but
it's not the shit that like I keep going back to listen
Forever,
to certain
yeah.
songs. Yeah.
That's funny because he does. That's what he is for me.
Yeah.
I studied To Pimp a Butterfly front to back. I always catch some shit that I didn't catch the first 40 times I listened to it.
yeah.
I definitely have albums like that. You have albums. I'm assuming everyone.
Definitely.
Jaron,
Oh,
you
yeah.
Jaron,
Yeah.
do you have?
I tell
Dan,
you-
do you have albums? What-
I don't
what do
have
you
a damn, but I got
trying to think
albums
what
that
album.
I've been playing since I was fucking in elementary school. Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders.
Favorite Tribe album.
To this day, I'm still listening to that album and never get tired of
Do
it.
you get goosebumps, hair raised,
Yeah,
or any type
yeah,
of that? Like
hell
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. You kind of
Yeah.
like revisit where you first were.
Snoop Dogg's first album,
Doggy Style.
Dr. Dre's first fucking album.
Chronic.
Yep, and those only rap wise, those only 3 albums I'm gonna say that's like I can right now listen to them, and I'm still listening to them to this fucking day.
Play this loud.
And they
preferably
never,
in
and
a
I never get
residential
tired of it.
area.
Right.
I've never got tired of them. Never got like I can't listen to this
Shout out
shit
to
no
the
more.
Chronic.
To this day, those 3 albums.
The Chronic is hard as shit.
Yeah.
I'll say that. That's actually on my list. I've listened to Chronic. Yeah. Oh God.
I agree.
Yo, I'm the. Oh God. A lot of features on that. Would you ever do a Well, he's a producer. Never mind. That's a stupid question.
Who?
Would you do a project like that where it's just mad features? Like, would you do a curated project where it's almost like a Jarren Benton presents?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's what I want. I want to do.
You wanna
that.
do something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that?
I eventually, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. After like a couple albums, I want to be more so behind the scenes, like just
Right,
kinda
that's kinda
put
what we're
you-
talking about. Like,
yeah,
so-
hell yeah, 100%.
Okay, let me ask you this then. If you had to pick a Jarren Benton Presents right now and give me 3 artists, who are you putting on Jarren Benton Presents?
This could be famous artists.
No.
People I know.
Yeah, realistic options for you if you were to put this out now.
I'll put Caleb on there.
It's nice of you.
Who else would I put
Nice
on
to
there?
get saved, dude.
I would too, though. That's a reasonably good move.
I would for sure. Tell
People I know. Shit.
Yeah, sounds like you really got this thought out.
He's like, I'm checking
I don't at all.
my text messages.
I'm putting this fucking thing.
He's on his phone.
I'm
You
put-
millennials,
God, Jarren, you're so young.
such a
It's
millennial,
dope.
dude.
Do you have your headphones in?
God.
Your pie.
So you don't even know what you'd cultivate. Great. Wow. That's a great fucking pitch for the fucking labels. So we're really going to go check for that, dude.
Yeah.
They really just bought Jarren Benton Presents. Jesus, dog.
Welcome to Zach trying to pull words from Jarren.
that shit look fire.
Unsuccessful.
That shit looks lit fire. What is
Lit
that,
fire.
pancakes?
No,
Cut us
blueberry cake.
Was that it?
That's just cake?
This dude's showing us cake right now.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
cake.
You really want some candy, don't you?
Yeah,
That
son,
cake was
Boosie
banging.
posted this
Yo, bro,
shit.
you fuck with
Want
cakes?
some
Go to
cake.
R. Thomas and
Need
get
some
their goddamn
motherfucking cake.
motherfucking. You been to R. Thomas yet?
I don't know where that is.
Tell me about cake, Jarren.
It's up on Peachtree
Get you the lemon, not lemon. What is it called? Key lime pie, bro. Crazy. Hold up, yo,
Ooh.
get the key lime pie. He go die. I'm back up in this bitch. That's all I really got to say. I drink Swift vodka, cousin Dan is gay. Oh, speaking of all this old school shit, shout out
Damn, that was
to
a weak
have y'all
fucking
watched?
flow,
That was
dude.
horrible.
Yeah.
Have y'all watched Roxanne Shante Netflix?
I'm
No,
about to
have you
start
watched
that tonight.
Roxanne
That was good, bro.
Shante?
Have you watched The Death of
Giovanni Versace?
That shit was good too.
I heard that was good.
Yeah, the death of
Jarren
Gianni
told us. I watched
Versace
the
is
first
fucking
episode.
good.
I'm not aware of the Versace story, so I wasn't aware it was going to happen. So watching that first episode, I was like, "Whoa, Jesus Christ!"
Yeah,
watch
hey,
the
don't ruin it
rest
for
of
me.
it,
I haven't
bro.
seen it
Well,
because I don't really know about it either.
I mean, how to? Yeah, I'm not
Is it on
going.
Netflix
No
now?
spoilers.
Okay,
It's just
you gotta
anyways.
watch it.
No, it's only on FX now.
Yeah,
But
well, you can.
The
Or
Roxanne,
Hulu.
the Roxanne
Fire
Shante,
stick, dude.
Roxanne
Shout out
Shante,
to
Fire
Els-
stick though
Shout out to Els
front.
Jenkins.
What?
executive produced by Pharrell was.
Did you say fire sticks
Enjoyable.
don't work?
Huh?
Did you say fire
No, I
sticks
said
don't?
who got a fire stick they want a front.
Oh,
Oh,
Front?
talk to your dad, Jason Brown.
Shit.
yeah.
There you go.
He stay you stay down the street.
No more, man.
He do.
He stay at Jaren's.
Yeah, we in the
fucking
same-
place.
From
same
me,
neighborhood.
I stay. he
Oh,
stay
that's
in
right. You guys
yeah.
live in.
You stay over there?
Yeah.
No, my brother used to stay over there. That shit like literally 10 minutes away from where my mama stayed.
Oh, word. Well, shit.
Working beers.
We in the
My
same
brother
hood.
used to stay in the Encore.
Yeah, we know
Oh,
who that
yeah,
is.
yeah. You're right over there by the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movies.
What?
Like
They got three. They got three
Jared really
bedrooms
shows
over there.
his age with that.
What are you supposed to say? The fucking
movies.
theater, the
Give me a-
movies.
give me a
What
baby
do I
beer.
say? What do you
movies.
call the
I
fucking
don't know,
movies?
motherfucker. I don't go to the movies.
You don't go to the
I go to the movies.
I
You
call-
go to the movies?
I go to the movies.
Yeah.
I call it the-
What the fuck did the movie become an age thing?
Well, because I thought everyone just stole it. To be fair, like
yeah, niggas
no,
steal
I mean,
it. No, see, that's the age thing. I think older motherfuckers.
No, they definitely
Steal
did.
it.
Jaron, I think Jaron called movies like, the big TV lounge.
The head
Yeah,
pictures.
I got
He's like,
kids.
hey,
My kids like the fucking movies.
Yeah, no, that
the
makes
upper
total
wall.
sense.
The upper. What was
what
another
I'm
one?
saying is, I'm sorry, Caleb
yeah.
is a kid, and I didn't know people still went
He's
to
a
movies.
youngster.
Do you only
me
go
and my
come out for the
girlfriend go to the movies and
blockbusters?
shit.
Oh,
No,
okay, that makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Hey,
only the blockbusters.
When was the last time you fingered?
Were you
a girl?
alive? What?
In a huh?
When was the last time you fingered a girl
You-
in the movie theater?
I do some man. Look.
Nice.
Shit.
All right, Dan. Sorry.
Yeah.
Was he alive during 9/11? Yes, he was too.
I was.
Okay.
I was.
He was
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Oh,
Two,
that's
yeah.
interesting.
I thought you were gonna ask him if he was alive during something. I'm sorry for interrupting.
I think I
Fuck it. All right.
lost my train of thought.
You know what
So
I
many
did last night?
questions. Oh yeah. Here's gonna say, how old do you think I look?
Be honest with him.
Well, be honest.
35.
No, that's fair. That's
I love
fair.
this game. That makes me 50 fucking 6.
How old are you?
31.
Interesting. Okay.
He's
Yeah.
white though, man. White people
Yeah.
age a little.
Well,
Nah, but when I was 25, people thought I was 30. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
You look like you're 31 to me. Between
Yeah.
29 and 31. So
Yeah.
I say you're 29. So yeah.
you have a kind of an ambiguous range.
Yeah, I do think so.
Caleb actually does too. Like he's
You
a
do.
younger dude, but it's still like
Yeah.
If he told me
If he
he's
said he's in his
25, I'd be like, all right,
Yeah.
you're 25.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, you seem like, you know.
But if you told me
What
you're
about Drew?
16, I'd almost believe it.
Right?
Drew looks like the Oklahoma City Bomber. Hey, we're not gonna fucking talk about that.
Did you give me a beer or what?
Oh, you wanted a beer? I was so
Yeah.
distracted by your pyramid.
Well, I'm trying to stack
Yo,
this
Cypher.
thing out, dude.
I listened to our
Here we
podcast last night at fucking
Oh.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Which one? Ours?
The last one, yeah.
You've been
Yeah.
doing this the whole time?
I hope you didn't hear the end.
I did hit
You've been
the
doing this
end.
whole time.
You did?
I listened all the way to the end, yeah.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who did? Who built
Who
it?
the
I
fuck
did.
you think did?
I did.
Dan
Oh, you did.
You
Oh.
in my castle, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
For the record, hilariously enough, when we were trying to get this podcast going earlier today, and we were talking to Jarren before we had talked to Dan, and Jarren's like, "What are y'all doing?" We're like, "We're sitting on the couch, smoking weed, watching TV. We're free." And he's like, "What's Dan doing?" I was like, "I don't know, probably something similar." He's like, "Nah, he's not watching TV. He's just sitting around playing piano." And then we got a hold of you, Dan. And then I asked you what you had been up to. And what did you tell me?
I said I just been hanging out playing some piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe Jarren does have like schizophrenia.
But you said that
third
was
eye.
because I talked to
No,
Jarren.
no, no,
and
no,
I
no.
told-
No, I didn't say no.
You said it was before.
I talked to Dan.
No.
Y'all asked what? No.
Oh, okay. So
You
that
asked
wasn't-
what?
oh,
You,
I
I
thought
said.
you had-
I said.
thought you were
y'all
clarifying.
asked
Never
what?
mind.
You said it depends on what Dan doing. I said I talked to Dan. He ain't doing shit.
Oh,
He's
well,
playing
no.
piano. Yeah.
That's what the
okay, I
confusion is. You thought it was
Oh.
before that I talked to him.
Right. I thought he was fucking clairvoyant.
No. I am
shit.
too though. I am. By the way.
Yeah, I was really believing
You
Jarren
shouldn't
might
have
be
said
like
that. You should've
schizophrenic.
just let
Yeah,
the
why didn't you
story
let that
run.
ride,
I don't
dude?
know.
That's
I
so
could-
stupid. I was thinking that you had
Cheers,
actual
bud.
like schizophrenic psychic powers or some shit for like a whole afternoon.
That's actually HBO's new show. I think it's called The Now. I don't even
I
know
haven't
the name
seen
of
that.
it. Some dude got
So check it out. I haven't been watching any HBO shows. I'm waiting for Westworld to come back on.
pretty
What do
soon.
you
I'm
watch,
waiting for
Caleb? You
Game
still
of
watching
Thrones.
cartoons? Arthur? Is Arthur still on?
Shit, yeah, boy.
Is it?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Arthur.
Can I say?
Oh,
Hey!
hey, what were the shows you? What'd
No,
you
it's
grow
not-
up with?
Teen Titans is banging.
Arthur, Teen Titans
yeah.
fire.
I
Not
love
Teen
that show
Titans
right
Go.
now.
Not Teen Titans
I'm
Go.
talking about the little motherfuckers.
Not
My
Go.
son
That
No,
shit's
okay.
old.
love it.
Hey, let me hear from Caleb.
Do I
what,
look like
what were
old
the main
grandpa?
What were the main shows? What are the main shows of
Like
your
Uncle Grandpa
childhood
don't.
that you grew up on?
You do.
What's
You
it?
do.
What?
You do like Uncle Grandpa.
Uncle Grandpa.
don't
The
know.
shit
It's a
Jarren told me
cartoon.
that I look. Remember we looked it up and it was that fucking retarded looking dude with similar facial hair and a fucking beanie spin cap. And Jarren's like, "You look like the shit my kids watch, Uncle Grandpa." And then yeah, he's familiar with the cartoon. He's confirmed. God damn it.
Okay.
Moving on. Sorry. What do you watch?
Yeah,
Oh, when I was younger?
yeah. When you're young,
Shit, I was fucking with the Dragon Tales. Fucking
Tales.
let him give me a list.
Dragon Tales. Fire.
No, dude, we're bringing.
Dragon
even know
Tales,
that.
Arthur. Rough, I forget. I think it's called Fetch with Rough something. That shit was fire. Clifford. That shit was fire. Caillou was fire.
What about SpongeBob?
I was fucking with SpongeBob. I'm just talking about the PBS. Man, it's a whole list of shit
Okay,
we can get into.
what
Like, it's
in
like-
general?
Mr. Rogers.
Hey,
Are you
I remember-
too
dude,
young for Mr. Rogers.
No,
Or
I
did you
remember
fuck with
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked with him for an extent.
Dude, Mr. Rogers is like Jesus, man.
No, he
That-
not, bro. No,
Mr. Rogers?
Bro. No, bro. They got a bitch on Disney Channel that be on the choo-choo train, my nigga.
What?
She's like God, bro.
No, I'm saying Mr. Rogers is like
Who is this chick?
Yeah,
he's
wait, what's
like
her name?
Go look it up.
he's
She
like
on
almost
Choo-Choo
like the
Train on
perfect
Disney.
man.
You're right.
He's so sensitive and nice and kind.
First
and,
of all,
what?
the only person nicer than Mr. Rogers is Forrest Gump, and I just want to shout out Caleb's shoes. I don't know if you noticed he had the gumps on.
What size shoe you wear?
What do you
bro?
got, Gumps on?
12,
What
12
is
or
shoes?
11 and a half.
He got the gumps on.
Oh shit! Yeah, I did see those
He does-
earlier.
yeah, he does have the actual,
Running.
Yeah, he has the actual gumps.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, for the record though, I just want to be clear that Mr. Rogers was a genuinely fucking
The
good
best
dude.
guy ever.
He always
Like
came
in
off
real
different
life.
no
to
Bill
me.
Cosby
No,
shit going
dude.
on there.
He is the most genuine, nicest
You
dude.
know him?
No, but
I
everything
do.
about
He's
him.
my neighbor.
Yeah. It's Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. No, but
I guess.
he's you. If you saw him,
He would have walked Jarren's fucking aunt home from school.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be
No
Mr.
question.
Rogers.
That's
Well,
not
my mom
creepy.
and-
That is not creepy.
Okay, yeah, you put it in that context, a little creepy.
Anything can be
I
He's
would
creepy.
playing with kids, bro. This nigga is like,
You're not
It's because
wrong.
he wants to educate
thought
the
about
children
this.
and he
I'm
cares
not
about
fucking
children.
with it, bro.
Bro, I feel you and
I'm
your
not
skepticism.
fucking
You need to-
I've looked into Mr. Rogers enough after this Me Too movement to have cleared him. Dog, I've checked him. I've mind hunted.
He's
Mr.
never had.
Rogers.
He's never had no scandals.
No,
no
his
kid
stories,
ever came
all
out.
his stories are people like I even saw just the other day actually a clip from a Candid camera show where they were trying to get him ruffled up. He was staying in a hotel and they're like, "Oh, your TV it's like this room doesn't have a TV. Sorry." And they were trying to like Candid camera him, get to get a reaction out of him, and he was like, "That's fine." He's like, "I don't watch much television anyways," and you know.
that's not creepy as fuck to you, bro.
It
Come
is
on.
because-
He's definitely a
It's 'cause
psychopath.
Wouldn't Jesus
He's
Christ
fully
be
a
creepy as
psychopath.
fuck to you, though?
I mean,
If a
No.
person
Yes.
is better than
He's
other
not.
people, aren't they absolutely going to come
Did
off
Mr.
as
Rogers
creepy?
have kids?
he's what?
Did he have kids?
No, I think Mr. Rogers might have been gay.
No, he had a wife.
He might have been
Oh, he
gay.
did.
He had a
Still
wife.
might have been
Oh,
gay.
yeah.
He was in the Navy, I think.
He's
Yeah.
a psychopath. He's
I
fully a
think Mr. Rogers might
psychopath.
have been
I don't
a very.
I feel like I'm a pretty
devout-
good judge of character, and everything that I know and have seen about him is
So basically, what we're
I
saying
think-
is Mr. Rogers is the modern day Jesus.
yes.
That's what Dan was saying, which might be a
Yeah.
leap for me. But
Well, I mean, I'm not
do
actually
feel like,
saying that.
I feel like Mr. Rogers was a genuine sweetheart. I don't
Yeah.
think he has, except for the fact that, again, my whole theory that Mr. Rogers is gay is just total.
Did he
conjecture
fight
bullshit.
any wars?
Yeah,
He was in the
definitely
Navy.
did.
He's
Yeah.
a fucking
World War II.
psychopath.
Now, what if
bro.
that motherfucker
But the thing is-
is like slaying?
Exactly, but he
killing
might
in
have,
the field, and
have
he's like,
switched
yeah.
a switch in him where he's like, we
a
need to teach the
psychopath.
no, but in a great way, in a positive way. You can be a
Maybe
psychopath
he
in a
killed
positive
so
way.
many
Dexter?
fucking children in the wars that he was
I mean,
like
that's
wanted
a
to
weird-
redeem
I mean,
himself.
it seems like his thing is
but that's still
example.
a psychopath.
basically.
Yeah.
It seems that Mr.
That's
Rogers
a
is
super one.
is like the golden rule: treat people the way that you would like to be treated, care about one another, be friendly. You have potential. Be creative. You know, like be nice to people. That's his whole shit.
That's not true though. That like
That's what
nobody,
Mr.
no
Rogers
one
definitely
human,
said.
that no
But
one
teaching them
human being
skills-
has that much in them. I don't care who you are.
I
That's why-
feel
that-
what
you
you're
know what I'm
saying
t-
in
'cause
skepticism, but I'm telling you, I have the same feeling about general things. I've checked out Mr. Rogers' pause a lot. He clears out, dude. He may have had, like I said, some type of dirt where it,
You should see some.
culturally at
You
the
should see
time,
some videos that you probably haven't
It's-
seen of
It's bizarre.
of him.
like
and then-
like regular day shit.
Yes,
just like-
no, dude.
Yeah.
He testifies in front of Congress,
Right.
about just keeping public broadcast, which you're talking about. All those shows you named,
Yeah.
he had to testify in front of Congress to even keep funding for that.
Yeah.
Really?
And he
Yes.
breaks down like why kids, like he's like, now that we're living in a society that has televisions in every home, we need to have programming for children to like, because otherwise this is going to get out of control. These kids need something. So, yeah, I've never passionately defended Mr. Rogers so much, but I would
I think
love,
you
I would
should take a
love to
deeper
say,
look.
I would love to say that motherfucker's a piece of shit. I'd love to shit
Yeah.
on Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
I would take the first opportunity
Yeah.
to shit on that motherfucker. But he's come up clean. Like I said, unless he has some like
You have to-
personal
you have
dirt,
to- You have to like
Is
watch
that
some
what-
stuff. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
check him out, dude. He
Yeah.
might have been like one of the cleanest modern Americans.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is about to play him in a movie, so Forrest Gump is about
Not
to
Tom.
become.
Oh,
yeah.
My
Yeah.
God.
Tom Hanks is about to
Yeah,
play
yeah.
Mr. Rogers in a movie.
Yes, he is.
Tom
Forrest
Hanks'
Gump
son.
is becoming.
No, it's Tom.
No,
I
it's
think
Tom Hanks.
It's
But
Tom
no,
Hanks.
let me tell you something.
Oh,
You
were
know
on a
that
show
shit.
with him
You know
once?
that drunken. It's a show to come on Comedy Central. Was like Drunken History.
Yeah.
Which slut are you talking about? The rapper slut or the what?
No, they did an episode like where people get drunk and then they
Yeah,
like,
Drunken History.
yeah, they did one on Mr. Rogers and Tom Hanks' son played Mr. Rogers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, now Tom Hanks is going to play Mr. Rogers in a real
Wait,
biopic.
I'm lost on
That's
what you're
crazy.
talking about.
It's a show on Comedy
It's a
Central.
show on
Drunk
Comedy Central where
History.
people get. It's sketch. So it's not real. So it's like these people get drunk and then they tell
a story.
real stories about history,
No,
like certain shit.
here's the deal. They get certain celebrities and they tell them they're gonna do a drunk history episode.
It's like
and so
Jarren
they
Benton
study
level
up. They
celebrities.
study up on this portion of history that they're going to deliver. Right. So they study and they learn it, and then before they get on camera, they get really drunk, and then they retell.
Oh,
Their
and then
version.
they cut to
And so they're like
reenactment
drunk.
shots.
It's because so they've studied some, like say it was like the
I
Revolutionary
didn't
War
know-
or whatever it is,
Yeah.
Boston Tea Harbor. It's like they actually soberly studied and learned that history to
But
tell.
they drunk as shit.
And then they get like drunk as shit and tell us about it.
And then it
you
cuts
know?
from them like doing a story, and then cuts to reenactment shots where they'll have other, celebs or famous people doing the reenactment with
It's
their
funny.
drunk
What
voiceover.
was his point about that?
But
But Jarren was just talking about
my bad.
a certain episode of
his
No, I
Tom
was
Hanks'
saying,
son
yeah,
did.
they already did
from
one of those
Mr. Rogers.
episodes, and Tom Hanks' son played Mr. Rogers.
In Drunk
So
History?
I think it's yes.
I guess
That's it. How is Mr. Rogers part of Drunk History?
it's possible.
They was talking
guess-
about how
I guess.
they was talking about how he won the case to keep
Oh,
PBS.
Yes.
He was just
right.
saying that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Gotcha. Cool.
So I don't think they are doing a fucking.
Damn. All right, so shout
They
out
are
Mr.
doing
Rogers.
a Mr. Rogers movie,
Yeah.
but it's not a movie.
Yeah.
It's a document.
Shout out
It's
to
a
that.
No,
documentary.
there's two. There's a documentary coming out too. There's a
But
documentary
there's a movie.
and
There's
then
an
a
actual
biopic.
movie. Yeah.
There's two.
That
There's
shit
two.
look fire. I'm not gonna lie.
The documentary's coming out before the biopic, and I'm sure it's done purposely by his estate because it's like, let's get, publicity or PR, so whatever. But they're doing a documentary that's coming out, and then there's a biopic featuring, I believe, Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers. So Forrest Gump is becoming Mr. Rogers,
God bless.
and Tom
him.
Hanks, I guess, is next up.
God bless.
Has
his
Tom
dad.
has Tom Hanks done anything wrong besides have
No,
that one
they
kid?
still never called it. They still never.
He didn't get me
Yeah,
too.
he don't have shit.
Besides that kid, the
Yeah.
one kid, Chet Hayes,
What
the
did
Hold on.
rapper.
What did he do to
Oh,
kid?
the rapper.
The rapper,
Yeah.
the rapper son of Tom Hanks. You're not familiar with Chet Hayes?
Nah.
Oh my
Kid
God,
that
are you too
sat
young?
next to Little B while Little B got his fucking face punched in.
I didn't know that.
Oh, he
Wait,
did.
he was on that?
He a hoe for
That
that.
was Chet Hayes.
That's what I said.
He a hoe for that. You know,
was
he just
super
sat
hoe.
there
That was
and
Tom
like-
Hanks'
That was
son?
Tom Hanks' son.
All I know about Tom Hanks' son is that he went on TMZ saying he could say the N-word.
Yeah, Tom Hanks' son sat next to Little B while Little B got his fucking face punched in.
Oh, I
And
know
he
that
sat
video. I know that video, that classic
Yeah, that was-
video.
that was Tom
I didn't
Hanks'
know-
son.
Oh my God.
We not gonna
Dick.
speak of that disrespectful shit because
But,
we love Lil B on this podcast, right, gentlemen?
Yeah,
We
absolutely,
protect Lil
man.
B by
Based.
all
We
means
based.
necessary.
I'll give him a little B plus.
That's
Okay.
it's not a yo. First of all, I want
I'm
to talk
dumb-
about
I'm
this.
stupid,
His
dude.
last
I'm
album, his last album was fucking dope,
Yeah.
dog. Shout out to Lil B.
You
His
talking about
last
the
album,
Black
was-
Ken?
Yes,
Yeah.
Black Ken was fucking. I was
I agree.
happy with Lil B because like I supported him. Like it took a while because I was your age when the Vans song came out by the Pack.
Really?
Yeah, got my Vans on, but it looked like sneakers. So I was about
He was
your age.
19.
I was a little younger. Actually, I was a little
Damn,
younger. I was
I
probably
was-
like 16, 17.
Damn.
Something like that. But yeah, so that was my first. So I watched him, and then the cooking. So I was like, what the fuck is this motherfucker doing? And it was also like the riff raff era where it's like, okay, these motherfuckers just put out a video a week and just won't go away. But this this isn't like necessarily good, but all right. So I followed Lil B for a while. What is your interpretation of Lil B? Because
Yeah.
you're younger,
Lil B.
Yeah.
and it's like,
I love Lil B.
What about
I didn't like any
Inspirational,
really.
he's influential.
Yes,
He
Lil B
showed
was
us how to
hella
use the
entertaining.
internet, bro.
that's
Him and
100%.
Soldier Boy.
Oh.
Yeah, him and Soldier Boy. 100%.
They showed us how to use how to manipulate the internet, bro.
And in what ways? Or what did they
Trolling,
You can put out shitty videos. too.
trolling,
do? Yeah.
You put out shitty songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how to mass market your shit,
Mm.
and I can't think of the other one.
I mean, really,
So
how to
it's
get
hard to-
kids
wondered-
to fuck with you?
it's wondered is,
like the
like-
Soldier Boy.
I'm trying to understand how
Lil B was a little high school. You're right.
Right,
how
so he's a little
how
older than, like, Soulja Boy came out.
premeditated all of that is.
Well, it's not premeditated, but it's more of a hustle that they kind of like. They were just
Yeah.
in that time, in that place, where it's
Yeah.
like Soldier Boy is getting a song he made on
He's-
FL Studio. in
Strike
his
while
house
the
and
iron's
shit.
hot.
MySpace, my
Right,
nigga.
like he's getting a song popping on MySpace
Yeah.
to kids to dance to, and he was just that guy who was there in that moment, who had the song and the hustle and the willpower, if you
Yeah.
will, to fucking sit there and whatever
Well,
he
you
had to
talk about
do, add friends or whatever the fuck he did.
manipulating the internet
Manipulation
to,
might not be
maybe not the right
greatest
word.
No,
but
it is.
Yeah,
It is. It is
yeah.
at the end of the day manipulation.
As in, you see it like you seeing that and then coming on off that and realizing that there's different layers and levels of to what could pop off or be go viral or something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
When did you first hear Soulja Boy? Because you were young. What did you
I
hear
was-
Cranked at? How old were you?
Shit,
Like
what was
7,
that?
8 years old?
Fuck no.
This would
When-
be like 2005 or 6 or 7.
I was
2006
my
or 7 was Soulja Boy.
I was in
Cranked
3rd grade when I think I heard Soulja Boy crank that.
At. And how did you hear it? Do you
On the
remember?
fucking MySpace, on the
So it's
fucking
just like
website.
you- like
my
a
brother,
friend
my
played
brother
it?
had a
Oh, okay.
MacBook, and I was always on his MacBook, and he had the MySpace link clicked up, and I was on MySpace just scrolling. I didn't know what the fuck this shit was. When I seen that shit, I'm like, damn. I seen the Soulja Boy video, and a week later, I seen that nigga on 106 in Park. I was like, damn.
I remember being in what grade was it in? I was in maybe it was either 4th grade or 6th grade, and I went to a private school at that time till high school. But I remember going into the boys' bathroom. It's like this like small school, like little, it's like boys'
Yeah.
bathroom, and we were listening to Juvenile Back That Ass Up. Like,
shit,
like
yeah.
hiding in there, like all
You would have been
all
in
listening
6th
to
grade.
it.
'Cause
6th grade.
I know when I
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
when that song came
So
out,
that was
you were
6th
listening.
grade, and we were like listening to that shit being bad in the bathroom. Dude.
You know what's crazy about that little? Did you have little tiny toilets at that school? Was it little
I'm
like
not sure.
tiny toilets?
I think there was a sink, a urinal, and one stall.
Okay, I didn't
it was
know
like
they
the size of a closet kind of bathroom.
Jarren and I once played a
And then we got in
show-
trouble. A teacher walked in on us, hearing us play, and she was like, "What are you doing?"
Back that ass up! Oh my
Yeah.
god! Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne. It's a bad pronunciation. of Lil
I
Wayne.
remember when I
You don't
started.
disrespect
That was like
You
one.
don't think?
We
you
don't
can't. You
disrespect
can't even
Wayne,
joke
though.
about Wayne.
No,
like
we
that?
don't
About-
joke about Wayne.
I mean, I give
No,
all
don't
props
talk
to
about
Wayne.
Wayne.
Wayne,
No,
Wayne
don't
talk about
exploited
Wayne.
the same thing we're talking about with
Wait.
Soulja Boy and Lil B. Wayne didn't. Wayne used the 48 laws of power in the most effective way I've ever seen.
Wait, what was your
Wow.
joke? What did you even say about Wayne?
Wayne.
Oh, I just said that your teacher said, "Who is Lil Wayne?" Because yeah, he had like his 4 to 8 bars on that song. Where he just did the drop it like it's
Hold on,
hot
what's
part.
why?
Back that ass up. No, back that ass up.
I think
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
Which again, what was he? 14, inventing fucking phrases that would become later hits.
Bling bling
Yeah, like,
in the dictionary. Yeah,
You- I think he was younger.
He was 17.
What about 50?
Wait, Bling
No,
Bling.
he was younger,
He was
'cause-
like
hold on,
17.
Time I come around.
How old is Lil Wayne?
Wayne is
I think Wayne the same age as me.
Yeah,
Hold
bro.
on, Wayne got to be about 35, 36.
He's like, I'm not gonna answer that
35
question.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Wayne is like 35, 36.
yeah, because
I
I
thought
was
he
in,
was
when that song was
14.
out, I was in fucking high school.
I think you were older than him. I think you're older than
Yeah,
him.
No, no.
me and Wayne got a lot in common too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, what I was
What
gonna
do you?
say-
What do you and Lil Wayne got in common?
We both been shot for one.
Not
Wayne
by-
shot
Lil Wayne
himself.
shot himself.
He did.
Yeah,
No disrespect, Lil Wayne.
So still
did.
been shot. I didn't shoot
Not by
myself
yourself.
though.
I've been
Well,
shot
he
too
was
by the
he shot
doctor.
himself
Who
as a
shot
child.
you?
Separate
don't
the
know.
weak from the
No one knows.
obsolete.
Nobody
Hard
knows.
I can show you my old car next to
You still have
the
bullet
little
wounds
barn
to
out
the
there.
You want to go?
Got
You
3
want to go
bullet
ride
holes
on this
in it.
motherfucker? You
What?
remember how he looked?
What?
You remember how he looked?
He looked like a black dude in a hoodie.
So
Yeah.
he just shot you
So
for
he could
no
look
reason?
like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You did
this
it,
is
son.
your
I
opportunity.
didn't do nothing. You may
Break this
have
story
we told
down.
this story
Yes.
You
yet?
don't see. You don't know this. You're not aware of this.
Have we told this
Ladies and
story
gentlemen,
yet?
we finally get to hear
I don't think we've told
We've
it.
how
alluded
Dan
to
got
it.
shot.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you think it was Pac?
I
mean, you think it was Biggie?
It was Biggie. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Tell us
Okay.
the real story.
I know it was Hitler. Yeah, actually,
That's
he
more
came up
believable.
from Argentina, pop one in me, dude. He's like,
Came into
this
Peru,
guy's
dog.
shining too hard.
Yeah, he thought you were an X-Men, dude.
Yeah.
He th-
Yeah.
All right, tell the fucking story. 'Cause-
Okay, and then I'll tell the story, and then we'll, call it a night. I think, huh?
Well, I was going to talk about Knockout Kings. That's what. I was
Oh
trying to
yeah, we
go.
do got to talk about
Well, I was
Knockout
going to
Kings.
say that's what I was asking about the size of those toilets because me and Jarren once played a little tiny school. Then our friend who made up the game Knockout Kings in Brooklyn punched a fucking dude in the face on accident and dropped him.
Yeah.
At a little tiny when we played a fucking children's private school with little tiny toilets
So how do you know? How do you know he invented Knockout Kings?
because he claims to and he's never lied to me.
In what year did this happen?
1982.
1982. That
In
seems about
Brooklyn
right.
on
Yeah.
the subway.
That seems about right.
Brooklyn subways,
Yeah.
1982 to 1985.
I was thinking of that earlier when you said Knockout Kings, and I was telling you how that happened to Rooker.
Yes.
we were.
That's some pussy shit. Let me say this.
It is. I mean, it's just some kids shit trying to be assholes. Just kids being
some
assholes.
Dumb shit, man.
I was shooting.
It's dumb when they do this shit to like
Well, that happened actually.
women and old
Subway.
people. Like
They
that's
do it to
some fuck
women.
shit.
They do
Yeah,
it to
man.
women.
You never
Old
seen
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, old
Man,
people.
I
I've
try
seen
not to
old-
dig into that negative, dark internet
Yeah,
shit.
no,
you know?
bro. That's the knockout king shit. They was knocking out old women,
Oh man,
old
that's
people. Like,
fucked up,
Fucking
no.
dude.
cowards.
Yeah, tell us about when
Dude.
you're young.
so anyone that ever
supple friend got
participated in
knocked
that
out.
game, y'all some
yeah.
fuck niggas.
So-
Hey, except for H, who invented it. Shout out to you, dog.
that shit
Yeah.
fucking horrible. H my
No,
nigga,
that is-
but that's
that
some
is horrible.
horrible shit, bro.
Well, I'm
We're gonna get on it-
I'll
get
give
him
you
on
the
here
short.
and
I'll
talk about
give you the short story of how that happened to when I was there. When that happened to my
Let's talk
friend.
about you getting shot, man. What happened?
Hold on, we'll get there. This is gonna be real quick.
we're
This is the thing.
stop from. We're gonna go from a drive-by
Okay.
punching to a shooting.
So yeah,
You knock niggas
yeah.
out, man.
You gotta
Knockout
build it
king?
up. You gotta build it up.
All right,
do that.
salute to
Okay,
you.
so we were riding bikes. We were probably 19 years old, your age, and we were stopped at 7-Eleven to get some some candy because we were so hungry. And candy at 19 years old, you know what I mean?
Delicious.
Some blue mega sour Airheads, blue
Something
flavor.
like that.
Anyways, and so I was on my I had got my shit. I was on my bike in the parking lot. And then Rooker, my buddy, came out. He got on his bike, and I kind of started pedaling around the parking lot. And then out of the blue, I hear Rooker be like, "What the fuck?" And so these kids came out and just punched him in the face, and then started running away. And I had my back turned at the time, and he was just standing there by his bike and was like, "Ugh." And I was like, "What happened?" He's like, "This kid just punched me in the face," and they're running off, and we saw them. They were peeking behind the garbage can, like before, we were walking in, and they definitely chose him because I'm twice his size, and let's punch that guy in the face. And they were young kids too,
Like what, maybe 12?
but we're
13?
gonna something like that.
Jesus.
Maybe 14, 15. No, there was one real young one, and there was probably
Look out.
12 and 14, something like that.
I don't spare
Yeah.
kids. If you old enough to do that, you old enough to get your ass beat.
Yeah, right. But they ran. They were fast.
Oh, okay.
They were
Y'all
fast.
right there.
Booked
You know?
it, dog. That's funny.
Yeah.
And that's more or less exactly what happened to you when you got shot.
Yeah. Okay.
Good segue.
So speaking, okay, we'll segue this real quick, but I'm gonna
Let's take
need
some
to take
shots.
another shot.
We'll take some shots to the
Before I
dome.
tell this one. All right, Drew, you want one, Drew? I'll go. All right, dude. Okay, pour this. Okay. Flick.
Drew, can I hit you in the head with
Drew.
this bottle?
Drew.
Also, shout out to that happened in Dallas because one time, last time me and Jarren Benton fought in Dallas, and he broke my ribs with a cane.
Nope.
A kid
His
got
own boy
kidnapped and then fucked.
Man,
But that's a whole different story.
y'all rappers all
Dallas
violent.
recently,
Y'all
the last
violent.
tour?
No, it's 2014.
Why y'all so violent?
Shot
So-
by Luke.
Okay, let's cheers, boys.
Shout out to Dan in his 50 Cent moment. He got shot
Hell
9
yeah.
times, walked away.
See, what I heard. Okay, so 50 Cent got shot 9 times. But those were 22s. Those some little pussy ass bullets, dude.
Were they 22?
Yes, they were.
Bullshit.
I
thought
just
he
heard
got
that it's
fucking-
22s.
I don't think that's true.
It's
Uh-huh.
still 9
Nah, he
times.
got
Yeah.
shot with. He didn't get shot
No.
with no 22.
Dude,
no,
he
he
put
did
not-
not get shot
Nah,
with a 22.
hell
Yeah.
no. Who the fuck is trying to kill a nigga with
Okay.
a 22?
Lots of people.
Like if you
Yeah, the people shot Dan.
I wasn't shot with 22.
if you put a hit out on a motherfucker, no one's gonna say, "Let me use the 20."
Bro,
Let me use the deuce.
He was not shot with 22.
No, you can get killed with a
caliber
22. Don't get me wrong, but there's no way.
Yo, I
Yeah,
got one
in
of
the
He got
face
shot.
from
Yeah.
I
fucking
got
a
one of
foot
the
away.
bullets, dude. I can show it to you.
Yeah, we know you weren't shot with 22, but 50 Cent was not shot with 22.
He wasn't
fucking
definitely
caliber
not shot
bullets,
with 22.
All right, let's tell the story.
Okay, yeah. Don't try to stun on 50 Cent.
I mean, 22s is so long. You know.
didn't get
Cadillac
shot with 22.
on 22.
Well, we can look up the facts after the
They
fact.
threw 22 tires at him. That's what happened.
Yeah, okay.
Just some
All right.
rims.
All right. So I was at a bar. It's November 30th, 2012. A girlfriend of mine she was going to med school in Florida. So friends were having drinks at this bar, little going away, hang out before she left. She was fine as fuck. This bitch was fine as
Did you
fuck.
fuck her?
No, I didn't fuck her.
Okay.
I made out with her once, so I got to touch the
Did you
booty.
stick your finger in the vagina?
No, but I got to squeeze the booty though. It was quick.
Was it like
It
would
was
you put your hands in
behind.
her
It was
pants?
at Southern Comfort, out the back exit.
But you didn't
She took
know.
me back there. Like,
Did you stick your finger in the asshole?
No, dude.
Okay.
Anyways,
We'll skip to that part.
well, I'll say, and then there's other fucking. They had kissed me on my cheeks. I had 2 red lipstick marks on my cheeks.
You didn't
But
like,
dude,
you
the
didn't make them
finest,
kiss each other?
finest hose there. What?
You didn't like grab them and make them kiss each other?
No, I said no. Kiss me.
No,
This
you
was
should-
at the
that-
bar. Okay, this is the
Man,
night I
you
got. This is
gotta
the night I got
finesse the
shot.
3 with you, man.
Okay, so
For the record, Caleb just said this sounds fabricated,
oh,
but you can check this on Instagram. Dan posted a picture of himself when he got taken in the ambulance with 2 kiss marks on his face.
by the finest chicks there.
Yeah. Dated the exact
Yeah.
date.
I don't think
he
I should
said.
name names, but you know.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah.
Are we not talking about the bar name either? You don't seem to be
I don't
talking
care.
about
No, it's Astoria.
Okay, Astoria.
97 Astoria.
You can Google this. Also, you made a little
What?
news clip, too. I just want to say,
Several
it's a
news
100%
clips.
true story is all I want to
This is 100% true.
Yeah, this is-
I ain't
No
bullshitting
cap.
you on nothing, dude.
No
right
cap.
now,
This is
okay?
bullshit.
No
Yeah.
cap. All right,
This is
let's
real.
hear it.
This is real shit. Okay. Going away party. 2 finest girls give me kisses on my cheek, red lipstick. It was a good night. I had 2 drinks, 2-3 drinks, a couple of whiskeys, gingers maybe, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go home. Man, maybe I'll get some McDonald's. I'm gonna watch some TV, pass out, And as I'm walking to my car, 2 dudes across the street come out of the shadows. They're just like 2 steps
2 black
towards
dudes,
me.
right?
2 black dudes, yeah. Hoodies, and they were across the street, so it's a bit of a distance.
Was this before or after Trayvon Martin?
After.
After,
Did you feel skeptical of 2 black guys?
here, let me tell my story, bro. Don't interrupt with any of your dumbass questions.
That's your questions,
you
man.
stupid bitch.
I want to know how
You stupid sellout
How does a white
bitch.
person feel?
Corny ass
How does
old, rapping too fast ass.
How does a white
Can't
person
connect with
feel?
motherfuckers. Stupid little bitch.
How does a white person feel? Okay.
All right, so you're gonna let me. You're gonna let me get my story.
You done?
You let me continue my story.
No, I'm
now?
not gonna let
Go
you
ahead.
tell your story.
All right.
Go
Listen,
ahead.
how does
Quiet.
a white person feel with 2 black people walking up to him? First of all, let's go back to the rap. I feel a little offended with your
With my rant.
with your rant a little
Well, I'm a
bit.
little offended that you're interrupting my story. So
Let me
so
break
hard.
this down.
How about you break it down after I'm done? Okay.
How about this, man?
Oh, geez.
Let him finish the story.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Let him finish the story.
Yeah.
Come on.
Did you feel offended? Not offended. I feel offended.
Okay.
I think this calls for me to grab my gun.
Man, God damn it. Tell the story, Dan. Look,
Really?
Jaren's asking the question.
No,
Seriously?
hold on. No,
Seriously?
real talk. No, seriously.
If you
Did you feel scared because it was too? Did you
If
feel
you
away?
listen to this story, you'd hear it. Just let Dan finish his story, then ask
Yeah.
questions, dude.
You're the worst at that, dude.
Yeah, he'll cover this.
I'm gonna
dude.
answer your question.
You know how many times
right
Dan
now.
has told this
Sound
story
like
in
my
his
teacher.
life? He's going to cover all the hot topics. Dude.
Yeah. Hold
on,
Don't
break it
worry.
down, break it
Yeah,
down.
He
Yeah.
knows how to tell what happened.
Okay. So I was leaving, going to my car. Across the street, I see 2 black dudes in hoodies come out of the shadows. 2 in the morning, no one else around. Okay.
Okay.
They walk 2 steps in my direction, and my gut instinct is, this is some bad news. I'm getting a bad feeling from these guys. I got my keys in my hand. My car is right up there. I can run to my car, get in, shut the door, lock it before they would be close enough to get their hands on me. Right?
Doberman strategy.
And so that's what
Did you run?
I did. 2 steps towards me. They didn't say shit to me. I just felt it.
Yeah.
Right? And as I was running to my car, dude in the gray hoodie pulls out a gun, says, "What's up with it? Pa, 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 pa.
He just started shooting at you?
What's up with it? Pa, 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 pa."
That's an amateur robber right there.
Right.
There's no robbery.
And then so
it's not even a robbery.
I do exactly what I set out to do. Get in my car, close the door. This is like NASCAR fucking speed. Close the door, lock the door, start the keys. I had to reverse out of the parking lot into the street and peel off down the street.
Are they shooting? Or are they running at you?
They
too?
shot me. Yeah, they were shooting at me as I got in the car.
You know, right in
And
front
then-
of his store.
and then
right
basically,
before
look,
Krog
and
Street
so
Tunnel.
I had to
by the
reverse,
windows, basically.
Yeah, I had to reverse my car out of the parking lot, and they stopped shooting then because I was almost ran them over, you know.
Yeah.
And so I had to like reverse out, and then I drove off down the street, and I was in the car. I was like, what the fuck, holy shit, you know. And I thought to myself, and I was like, nah, I'm all right, you know. Like, I was like, should I call the police? You know, I was like, nah, I could just go home. You know, I'll be all right. And this is like seconds after getting shot, you know, and driving away,
Right.
you know.
You don't.
And then I was like, no, like this is what you need to call the police for. Yeah, I should definitely call the police. And so I called 911 as I was driving away in my car, and I decided to go back around the block, back to the bar, because I had 20 friends inside, and I figured the guys that just shot the dude that drove away wouldn't be sticking around. And I felt like I told them I was at 97 Astoria to where like ambulance could come, you know? So that was my process. And so I pulled back in the parking lot. There was a dude standing out front by the door. And I just said, roll out my window. I said, I just got shot. Get help.
When did you realize you were shot? I'm sorry. I think you might have skipped the
I
part.
didn't realize that I was fully shot until I got to the hospital.
So you didn't feel anything?
I felt it,
Oh.
but it was like on my side here, and I felt like
What did it feel like?
I would say it felt like you got shot with a paintball gun, like a high capacity paintball gun at close range, like a thud, you know, like a thud.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought I might have just been grazed. Like I knew I had been hit,
Yeah.
but I thought I might have just been grazed. And it wasn't until I got to the hospital and the doctor and nurse came in, and they were looking at me, and they said, entry wound is here and exit wound is here. And I said, what? Entry wound, exit wound? They're like, yeah. Because I thought I still just been grazed, you know. The shit is not like the movies where if you get shot, you just fall down. Like you can, you know, it's like I knew I was shot, but I thought I might have been grazed, but that shit went all the way through, you know.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty intense night, and I was in crazy good spirits. Yeah.
What's your Instagram?
I never
post
thought I was gonna
for the
die.
record?
I was never really scared. I never thought I was gonna die. It was just super surreal. And okay, so when I pulled up to the bar and I said I got shot, you know, get help, everybody came out. All my friends and those girls came out. They were all around my car, you know, hugging me, telling me it was gonna be okay. They got towels to like put on my shit. And then the cops showed up, and the cops made me get out of the car. And you know, I was super nauseous at that point, and had to wait for the ambulance to get there. And then once I got on the gurney, I felt way better. Put me in the back of the ambulance. Someone gave me my phone, and I was fairly new to Instagram at the time. I was like,
Just
all
got
right,
shot, y'all.
chilling. She was hooking me up. I was like, just got shot, y'all. And you know what? A hilarious
was your
thing
caption.
with that is,
Just got shot, y'all.
yeah, just got shot, y'all.
That's the caption.
And it is so, you know, the lady was like, you need to take off your shirt and your clothes and stuff. And I had to take off my shirt, and she was like, oh, did they already try and cut your pants off? Because I had these pants that were too small for me that I had like cut the sides
Skinny
to like
jeans.
let them out
So
a little
she
bit.
thought you.
She was like, oh, did they already try to cut your clothes off? I was like, nah, I was just fat. And I cut these jeans to like widen them up a little bit.
Did they put you under when they took the bullet out? Did they put you under?
The bullet went right through.
Oh, it went right through you.
It went right
He
through.
has the bullet.
I didn't get
He
yeah.
scratched the lotto ticket
Yeah.
off of the other
And I
day
will
and
tell
won
you-
$5.
Let me get that bullet.
Hell no,
Let
dude.
me hold that bullet, man.
But I will tell you one other funny thing about this is that so they had to take once I got to the hospital, they had to take an X-ray to see if you know what kind of damage was going on. And for this one X-ray, they've got to put a little, you know, tube up your ass and like pump some shit in there, so they can see what's in your guts. You know, it's like I don't know what the stuff is.
How
But
uncomfortable is that?
I
feel?
got a motherfucker who this lady was in training, and this was his first time.
Lady
No, okay. This black lady was training this white dude.
Does she have a mustache?
And she was like, "It's his first time doing this." Yeah, and you know, by that point, I was
So
like,
he's training on sticking some in your ass.
"Yeah,
This is the first time.
yeah." By sticking this tube, by
lubing.
lubing it up and sticking this tube in my ass before I get a X-ray. And I said, "Man, go for it." It's like, I got shot tonight. This shit ain't gonna hurt, be nothing, you know. And I was, you know, made her laugh, and but that's really how I felt. I was
Did
like,
it hurt more?
No,
Oh,
it
okay.
wasn't bad at
Didn't
all.
hurt at all?
I mean,
So
it
you
was a
just took it
little.
right
It was
up
like
your
it was like a little
He's like,
pinky.
"Man, I'm used to
it didn't
getting
like
stuff in my
shove way
asshole."
up there, but it's like, you know, like it's like a little PVC, kind of little pinky size.
How long did they keep it in there?
That's a lot in your ass. dude.
I don't know. I don't know.
They shot some
pumped
shit
some
up
shit
your
in there.
asshole.
Oh, yeah, what did they shoot in your asshole?
It was like,
something
I don't
to make
know.
the X-ray show up.
It's not like
Yeah.
mercury or something. It's something.
It's
to,
definitely not mercury.
Yeah, I know it's not mercury, but
I know what you're talking about. It's
Yeah.
like
Do you
some
shit it
sodium
out?
Shit
It's-
that you
Yes,
gonna
it's,
put
it's a
in
chemical
It's-
that makes the X-ray show.
there. Yeah, I know.
I think
Now,
they,
let
I
me
think they
ask
pump
you
it out.
this.
What?
When they was putting the thing in your asshole,
Yeah.
did you have two hands on your shoulders? Did you notice two black hands on your shoulders?
No. I said go for it, man.
those
I think I
mean?
was on my.
Jarren
I think I was
What the
on my
fuck
side.
kind
Like
of is that?
I was with it.
That's
I
why
didn't
you're
give a
not
fuck
a
at that
star,
point. I was like, hey, it's like, yeah, you know, this dude's his first time. Like,
It was like his first time.
I was like, bro, I just got shot, man. This ain't gonna be shit, dude. Dude, what you gotta do? Scam me up.
That was good, man. It's positive spirits, man. It's crazy how your situation can change.
And the lady actually
I
said, she
got
was like,
arrested the
I
other
wish
day.
I had more patience like you.
I got arrested the other day. And
Oh,
it
let's
was
break
very
this
doing
down.
that.
It was
We're
very
doing that.
well. I mean, it's very similar to that situation.
You got
Oh,
some
yeah.
in your asshole when you got
Where it's
arrested
like-
too?
No, not at all. But it was just first of all, I want to be clear that Atlanta's weed tickets aren't as fucking.
But in conclusion, Caleb, I've been shot.